Hey, Heavy, there you are, buddy.
Hey.
Heavyweight is
Out
in
of
shape. Out of shape, but in shape.
In the shape of a donut.
Soon to be a paperweight.
That's funny.
Or be a potato if he's too late.
Yeah. Oh
Nice.
gosh. Yeah, everybody.
I'll just practice a little bit.
Okay, Zebra, do you want us to move a little bit closer to the door, hey?
It's completely clear as far as we can pull it, except for the Death Touch Shaker.
Okay, except for Death Touch Taker. Oh, you're good. Okay, so let's move down to the
Have a
bottom.
harvest behind us.
Ooh, we got
attacking
a-
us.
It's behind us, though.
Okay, bring it down here. Bring it to us and we'll exterminate it. And guys, this is the loot pinata, or at least it was a loot pinata. We'll see about that from now on. Okay, good. Heavyweight has some
Don't
buffs.
run in.
Yeah, don't go in yet.
Don't want to buff him up too much.
Otherwise, you'll get a nice surprise.
Should I grab a trumpet now or in there for crowd control?
What's that? No, what you want to do is that the guy in there, there's going to be like a elemental. When we get in there, charm that guy and send him against Yale.
Cool, yes. I was thinking there was a guy in there that I'd grab.
Yeah, there always is. There's one spare guy for us to destroy. And yeah, we'll just keep Heavyweight out of shape and Cobra Kai alive while we shake down Master Yael, our weekly loot farming, and we'll see if he's still got the goods or if he's gone El Cheapo like the other stuff has. Some of the stuff isn't so randomized anymore. We're going to find out if this guy is even randomized at all. I sure hope so, because he was the biggest loot pinata, but now he's just like, he's really been cheap with us. Alrighty, you guys know the routine. This will be a while. Zuma and Epiphany, if you're going to res somebody, call it out.
Roger that.
Yeah, Epiphany will be good because you got an extra cleric in your group. You can do it. Let's see the raid window. Here it is.
This is nice to have 2 res sticks now. Yeah.
Yeah, and Heavyweight says good loot in Old Sibyls. There is. At the group level, the loot is good, but at the raid level, it's been nerfed back. In fact, some of the stuff doesn't even seem as randomized as it was during the first few weeks. I can guarantee you that. First few weeks, we had much more randomized raid loot compared to now. Let's see what happens when Velius opens, if it's going to be good or if it's going to be, you know, like the picture of the banana with the hot dog in it. We'll see.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, that's you think you're gonna get the banana, but you get a hot dog instead. So let's hope it's not that.
And correction, it's tree res sticks right now.
Yes, that's right. Who's number 3?
Oh.
Epiphany.
Eldrick.
Eldrick, yeah, that's right, Melkor. Okay, so cool. We're all set. So just you guys with the rest stick, call out who's got it. We can have Epiphany do it because, you know, Epiphany's got another cleric in the group. All right, guys. Alrighty, so who's going to be the first one to grab aggro off Master Yael?
Don't everybody jump at once.
Yeah.
I can do it. That's fine. I'll run it.
All right, Heavyweight. Scoot yourself in there.
What might be is one of us watch one of the
Not Cobra.
res.
Cobra got whacked.
No, he's going to. He went in first.
Going for it.
All right, let's go. In we go. Get him.
All right,
I guess we're
Cobra.
committed now.
Get res Cobra Kai. Dispel requested.
Resing Cobra.
Oh shit.
Sorry, guys. My dad called right at the last minute.
Oh.
It's fine, man.
Just to wish me happy birthday, and I took the death touch on my birthday.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Now die.
Happy birthday, yeah.
Happy
Not
birthday.
croak.
Res is landed on Cobra.
Okay, Sath is going to take the... Ooh,
Heavyweight
I got the
getting
aggro.
healed.
No, I don't want
Did you
the
get it,
aggro.
Cobra?
Drop it, Rags.
Okay.
Yep.
Flop down Raggio.
Heavy's got it now. He's in good shape.
For Cobra.
So I'll keep doing Cobra's reses. The other tank, another clicky will cover, so we're not overlapping.
Resing Heavyweight.
Okay, good
Thanks.
job.
Oh, Salted's got the aggro.
About 30 seconds till next death touch.
Back on Cobra.
Heal for
Cobra's got
heavyweight.
aggro.
Oh,
There
this
we
is
go.
just going to bounce all over the place.
Bouncy ball. Death touch should have went off.
Cobra down.
Resing Cobra.
Cobra Kai needs res. Thank you, Epiphany.
Halfway almost. Halfway.
Yeah.
Heavy's got the aggro.
It's like he's done this before or something.
Cobra is up.
He's a natural at it. 20 seconds to death touch. Doing great, guys. Incoming death touch. About 5 seconds.
Bye, Heavy. Nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Heavy
There
down.
we go. Boink, boink.
Resing heavy.
Healing heavy. Ten seconds death touch incoming. Prepare to res heavyweight, I guess. Or Cobra.
Cobra. Resing
Cobra.
Cobra.
Doing great, guys.
Res halfway. Cobra is up. Soon.
He's still down. Incoming death touch 20 seconds. There goes Cobra. Heal for Cobra. Get ready for
Cobra,
death
he
touch.
likes you.
Get ready, here it comes.
Paladins have some pretty good taunts.
They do. Your new job is for death touch.
Cobra down.
Yep.
Resing.
Cobra down. That's why you got to be careful in some of the raids. In fact, Cats, that's why I had to turn off all my taunts and when we were doing some of the high-level raids.
Yeah, I think this
Yeah.
guy would be good for VS. Wow. Okay, Master Yael should be doing the run dance.
Well, tanking with your two-hander is key with VS, or at least shield in one-hander.
With
Yeah,
a
you-
paladin, you just put something in his hand that he can't attack with, and he just spams stuns.
So he needs a trout, so we can slap him with a trout, right?
Comes
Like
death touch.
a fishing pole or something like that.
No death touch.
You know, like the emote slapped with a trout.
Oh, he got me at the end.
Oh. Ooh,
Resing
Nissa.
I missed out on the XP.
Oh, there's some nice masks.
Yeah, finally he's turned into generous Master Yael. Okay, it's killed the Chandler.
Oh, Ice Bell. That's a nice one.
Really?
Look at
Check
that.
it out, guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
the
a
engineer's
ring.
ring. That's a
Gnomes and gnomes.
great freaking ring. If you're
Okay, his pinata status is back.
Yeah, his pinata sack goes back. His pinata status is back. Bloodstar pennant. Finally, they fixed
Holy cow.
it.
That's from the
About time.
Barbarian, the ice belt. That's great.
Oh my god.
Wait, look at the Bloodstar pennants only for humans. Oh my gosh.
And
look at
there's
that.
another gem for a druid.
Yeah, and the mask is only dark elves.
Wait, is that the gem from VS? The Druid
Yeah.
VS gem?
Yeah.
What is?
That-
It's-
Shattered
Ranger
Emerald
Druid, yeah.
Corruption.
yes.
No, that's not the VS. That's the Plane of Hate.
Oh yeah, it's Ranger, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
their second sword.
Wow. Okay, so some great stuff. Let's go down the list. Starting from the top, let's see the Bloodstar pennant's only good for humans. So if you're a human that is in this, that can use this random 1000.
I can definitely use it, so I'm gonna roll on
Right.
it.
Oh, 17. Really? A 17.
Oh, he's 17. Rags got
you
12.
beat me.
Rags.
Are there any other humans that want this awesome item?
Please don't.
Look at that. There's got to be another human.
Can I roll
somewhere.
again?
I'm too new. I don't want to take it.
Oh, there you go. There, what do we have? Heavyweight. That's
Oh,
funny.
salted. All right.
Whoa,
You can't
salted
use it.
corpse. Okay, go
Rags,
on
you can't roll again. What are you doing?
Going to salted corpse.
Just seeing if you were awake.
Very
just hold
nice.
for a second. I just rolled just because everybody.
Oh,
didn't
I sent
want
it
me
to you.
roll.
Shoot, I already sent it to you.
It's
okay.
not no joke.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I just checking what I have. I'm good.
Okay, it's good with it. Okay.
God, yeah. That would be...
Next thing we have.
That's a great pendant.
We have
Congrats, salted.
two dark brood masks, and they are for dark elves. So if you're a dark elf, warrior, cleric, shadow knight, rogue, necromancer, wizard, mage, enchanter, random 1000. There's 2 of them. Top 2 rolls will win one. Nightmare.
I better see you rolling. Cats, you better roll.
I think, let's see. I think I might have something already good. Eldrick. Okay, good. Eldrick and Nightmare. Anybody else? I guess that's it. Okay, Eldrick and Nightmare.
Congrats.
Congratulations to Eldrick.
Congrats,
And by the way,
guys.
Eldrick completed his Enchanter Epic. Nightmare is the next one. So you can see it, you guys out there. If you check, it's under new videos. It's uploaded just about a few hours ago. He talks a little bit about, being an enchanter and all that. So very nice video there. Next item, Engineer's Ring. We've seen this before. Gnomes.
Boy, best ring in the game.
Do we have any gnomes that don't have this?
I don't think we have any gnomes in the guild, do we?
We have Blast Door.
We have a lot of
Biffin.
We Blaster
Oh.
and we have our rogue.
And Blaster has that.
Oh, Skeeto.
Blaster.
Skeeters.
Skeeter
oh,
has
that's
it.
right. You're a gnome. Do you have it?
I do have it.
Yeah, he has it. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen is just random 1000 top roll gets it. It's a money item now.
It's a money item.
Yep, anybody can roll. Just let me know
Just
who wins.
just mains, right?
Are
Just
you
mains,
kidding?
yeah.
Did somebody destroy my dice?
Zuma is leading 807, I think. Nope. Clorox 928. Happy birthday, Clorox.
Grats Clorox?
Yeah, Grats
happy
Clorox.
I'll trade it for that ice belt.
Well, you never know. Let's see. Okay, next.
There's
item.
only one other barbarian here, and she is not a main, so I default to the only other barbarian here.
Oh, that's very nice. I have Interruck. I believe this is part of somebody's epic.
Necro, you have one because I made you take it a couple weeks
I
ago.
have one. I think WizTac probably has this too, and yeah.
Silent
anybody-
has one as well. so-
Okay, then it's free roll. Well, shoot, we'll just since it's one of these things, so just when we're done hitting eat on it, we'll just do it that way. Next thing, we're gonna go for the ice belt. Barbarians only. Let's see how many barbarians we have here. We have Clorox.
I'm a barbarian.
There's my 11.
Wait, didn't we have salt free? Not a barbarian. I thought she was a barbarian.
Smoker's a
Yeah,
There it
she's
is.
a barbarian, but she's not a main, so Clorox, it's all you, buddy.
Okay.
Clorox.
What kind of belt you use now? Let me check. I'll give you my old one.
Give it to
That's
Clorox.
some nice stats on that belt.
Actually, never mind. I've
Oh,
already got
you've already
one.
got a nice belt.
He's got one.
Oh, you're the worst.
All
I
right.
don't even look at her gear most of the time.
That's funny. The
We'll
next
remember
thing,
that.
do we have how many halflings do we have here that qualify for the sandals?
Tiffany.
Okay.
Tiffany.
Anybody else? You're the only one, Epiphany?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to give one to Epiphany and then put one on the pet. I'm just kidding. Okay, with the other one here, just when it's done, it's lore. So just roll it for anybody, just whoever wants to hit need on it when we're done. Paladins of Power, and this one is a
Definitely an
Erudite.
upgrade. Oh,
Yep.
it's a Rudite.
It's
Never
a
mind.
Rudite.
Do we have any Erudites here?
Oh yeah, Zuma.
Zuma?
Finn
Okay.
is a
Congrats.
Look,
And Finn. Yep.
Finn? Oh, he
Congrats.
is?
But
Yeah, but
Bard
Bards
can't
can't
use
use it.
them.
Yeah, it's not for bards. That's funny. He switches back. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so it looks like it's going to Zuma. Congratulations.
Congrats,
Zuma.
Zuma.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so this stuff is just gonna hit need on the other stuff. It goes for roll. Okay, and same with that green thing there. It's just
is there alfalfa loot?
no.
I don't think so.
They left half elves out.
Yeah, I think so. Just I've never seen anything drop for alfalfa.
Yeah, they're the forgotten class.
I think something dropped that was for all elves a couple of kills ago. If you go back through the streams, I think something that was for just elves.
Yeah, just for elves.
Hey, I want to pass down my polished mithril mask, 7 intelligence, 7 wisdom, to somebody who can use it.
That would, if I can use it, it's definitely an upgrade for my mask.
Yep.
And what character is that?
That's Epiphany, because right now I have a small leather mask, armor class 2.
This has no AC, but it has.
Yeah, you don't want it. It has no AC on it.
Well, don't I want the intelligence?
That's
You want the
funny.
wisdom, yeah.
Yeah, the wisdom I meant.
But it doesn't have any AC.
Well, I only had 2 on the mask. It's like.
But that's you're taking a serious hit if you lose 2 AC.
Yeah,
That's
now
it,
you'll
you're
be
dead.
squishier.
That's a game breaker, man. You
Oh,
lose
I
2
made up
AC.
for it. The shield I got.
You lose 2
Yeah.
AC, man. You got to re-roll.
No,
Leave that
okay.
man alone.
Can I just say how cool it is to be able to pass down raid loot to people when you get an upgrade? I like that quite a lot.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh, it has AC 5. What are you
I want that
talking about?
AC2 mask so bad.
Okay.
I
well,
want it
I
so
want it.
bad. It pass it down. I want you to pass me down AC2
Okay, I'll.
because I got
okay.
AC1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. I actually would have turquoise. Actually, I do have AC2, so I won't need it. So mine is better because I have intelligence 2. Oh, I'm just funny. Yes. Okay, let me get Sath into the guild. We'll do Sath. Hang on a second.
So
Okay,
now
hang
my
on.
width is 237.
Yeah, here we go. Let me get Sath into the
237 wisdom? Wow.
Yeah, I had between the epic, that mask, and the shield, I gone up about 30 points.
Nice.
I'm still 7 over intelligent of my cap, so I'm trying to replace some of this plus int stuff I have.
Yeah.
I imagine it's mana and stamina, so you get more hit points to chew on.
Yeah, man.
If you can lose just a 7 to do that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think stamina becomes more important later. I talked to Nerdisto for like 20 minutes about this a long time ago.
Okay.
And it's like plus int right now until you hit cap, and then after that it's plus mana, and plus hit point if you can. But mana is more important than stamina, even because I think we only get like 10 or 20 hit points per stamina point or something.
Okay, so you get more of a pool that way. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep, guys, our next location is High Scale Kieran. We can go back in this zone and work our way to him. I believe Sultan needs to do a turn in. Is that right?
Yuppers.
Let's go, guys.
Right on, Salty.
What's
You
that?
got it all done, huh? I said, right on, Salty. You got it all done.
Yeah, we're ready.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go
Thank
help
you,
him.
Hetty. He has to log off. Thank you for the death touch.
Oh, okay.
taking.
Thank you for
No
Death
problem.
Touch Servicey.
Oh, yeah, Heavy.
Okay, you're gonna be okay, Heavy? Do you need a punt anywhere?
I need Wiztac to pump me north row real quick.
Okay, let me ask him. Hold on a second.
Finn, you look different. What did you do?
Black breastplate.
I paid money to get new.
Oh, it looks cool with the orange armor and that instead of all orange. That looks good.
Yeah, and you can see my belly button.
Oh, your navel, so that you can plot the lint hair. Yeah.
I think only ogres are interested in taking the lint hair out of each other's belly buttons.
Well, I remember in my other life I play a troll, so.
Maybe you are.
No, that looks good. What's the stats on it, man? It must be really good.
Oh, it's just graphics. It
Well,
just
it looks
changed the
really cool.
It just changed the look of the armor.
Pimp my bard.
Yeah.
It really
So you
does
can-
look pretty badass.
Yeah, it looks
pretty-
pretty badass.
Are you taking it? Okay, you're taking
Careful your lich, Nightmare. We're almost
Yeah,
up
I'm
to you.
gonna start tapping here in a sec. I just sent Chloroxetel for a regen.
Yeah, he's way back there. Yeah.
I am paying attention.
I don't believe it.
That's good because I only noticed it like 30 seconds ago.
Well, welcome to the ADD thing. Ooh, squirrel.
Whoops, squirrel.
That is true. Yeah,
I mean, after me and my hearing what I was doing the epic last night,
Oh, that's fine.
yeah, ooh, squirrel.
At
I'll watch your
46
health.
years old, I got diagnosed with ADHD, so
Yeah.
it's a whole new world for me right now.
You just got diagnosed?
Yep.
What? How was
Back
that?
in the room.
Oh, so how did you find out just recently?
So part of getting ready for bariatric surgery is you have to do a psych eval.
Yeah.
And I decided, because I thought this might be challenging for me, this whole life change with this, I decided to continue with therapy. And so during my therapy, my therapist said, "Hey, let's test you for this." And I went, "Oh yeah, I have this whole history. My whole family has
So
this
much-
brother." And
Could I get that elemental binder if you don't have a mage for it?
Okay. Oh, it went already.
Right.
I have one. I can give it to you.
Oh, you do? Okay. Never mind, Zuma.
I just picked it up a couple minutes ago. But anyway, so I did some tests, and
Huh?
I'm spending a lot of time researching this, but it is the most incredible thing that I discovered this. I never realized I spent my whole life not being normal, not feeling like I could think right, being distracted, and now I take Adderall basically to control it, and I'm much more productive, and I don't know, it's been life changing.
Wow.
Anybody
Yeah.
want to kill the ranger guy?
He doesn't
Nobody
drop anything.
So, what is the difference between having ADD and not having ADD? What's the biggest difference you've noticed?
For me, I've lived my entire life in a cloud. Literally, I couldn't think. I'd get distracted easily. I'm learning that there's stuff like you fixate on things.
Uh-huh.
So, like, have you ever noticed, like, or you ever had a point where you just stare at a wall, and like a minute later you're like, oh, hey, what the heck am I doing?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but you'll do it for an hour or
Whoa.
more, and you just fixate on it. And so you can also stim, where you like make random noises. I don't really have stimming. I did when I was younger, but I don't really have it anymore, where you just kind of make noises to kind of occupy yourself. You can, a big one for me was creating stimulus when I was understimulated. So like creating drama and conflict in my life when
Wow.
didn't have any stimulus. That's one that was interesting to learn about.
Oh, you must have been loved by your teachers in high school.
You probably had a mercurial temper, right?
Oh, yeah. I tell people that I had a serious anger management issue till I was about 25 years old. And I decided to punch a wall, and I hit a stud.
That'll do
Yeah,
it.
broken hand. Yep.
Oh, nope. I didn't break my hand. I partially dislocated my shoulder.
Well, actually, that was better than the hand.
Yep. Much, much better.
Where'd the
I was
hamster
told it-
come from?
I was told as a kid that you would just grow out of it. You don't.
No, you do not.
There's
I'm
many
absolutely-
variants of diagnosis, but yeah, I've called it my albatross around my neck.
Wow.
Well, get tested because
I'm diagnosed. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm as far right as brain as if there's truth to the right brain theory. So yeah.
Because I'm telling you, Adderall is like a miracle drug. I actually carry it with me so I don't miss taking it.
Mhm.
You want to know exactly? Yeah.
The ironic, it is a stimulant, but for those with this type of diagnosis, it's like coffee. Doesn't do much,
Yeah.
but it slows down our other processes. Yeah.
Mhm.
So good that you've been diagnosed.
Yeah. It's good to
I think
know.
my brother had it so bad. My brother was just, I mean, he was so bad he had to go into residential treatment for a couple of years. So all the focus wasn't on me when I was younger. And then when I was in high school, I was very athletic. So, I mean, I played football, and then right after football, I went right into wrestling, and right after wrestling, I went right into track and field. And then I grew up in the country, so in the summer, I was outside cutting wood and clearing brush and doing all that stuff, so I didn't have time to really sit around and think about any of this stuff.
Wow.
I have a theory that the American pioneers that actually survived and actually could pass on their genes is why the ADD is prevalent in one sense.
You think it aided them and helped them?
Because it helped. Yeah, it's possible that it's also a genetic, besides just sometimes things that can happen to you to cause some brain chemistry. So I think it's a genetic issue as well. But that's just as a theory. So I'm not a doctor or anything. But
that makes a lot of sense.
I'm going to say it's genetic because every male in my father's side has it. I had it. My brother had it. My father had it. Both of my male half brothers have it.
Wow.
But none of my female half sisters have it. Actually, I think one has it. Actually, one.
Did you say to come up, Zebra?
Yes, it's ready.
Okay, we're coming up. Wow, you cleared all the way there. Okay, we'll have to get there. But keep going, guys. I'm enjoying your story about this because I know very little about this, but it's very educational.
You can be considered high functional, so you may need to get assistance, but you can't because you're too high functional.
Oh, I see.
It can be that bad, but medication can minimize some of the bad parts.
That's a
good call.
There's 4 light blues and greens, really?
No, it's just that it's a good pull. I'm not saying you can't handle it. It's efficient. I like it. Gives me a healing challenge. Yeah. Good pull.
I think the other thing that I've discovered with it is I have trouble with starting a task and then completing it if I'm not interested in it.
Uh-huh.
So for me, because I'm a wannabe writer, so I will start stories and then I'll run into a problem and I won't be able to, and then I drop the story and I move on to something else because unless I'm interested in it, I struggle with focusing on it to complete it. And I've been writing this story about the wrestler for probably 10 years, and I was at 75 pages. And since my diagnosis, I've written 200 pages, and it's 80% complete.
Wow. Is it a good story?
Say it again.
Is it a good story?
It's a gay romance.
Okay.
But it's
now we
basically
got element
about
fighty fiends. Yeah. Go ahead, keep going.
It's basically about a young guy who's 17 years old, and he's a championship wrestler, won the state championship, and then his senior year or his junior year, somebody calls him a gay, derogatory term, which I don't want to say, and he loses the match because he freaks out. He's unsure about how people are going to look at him and view him, and he decides. So I had this thing with my cousin David, where he once I was going to a dance, and I was all upset because I didn't know how to dance. I think it was my first or second dance I was going to go to, and I didn't really know how to dance. And we're sitting in a parking lot waiting for my aunt to finish something. And he's like, oh, let's just dance right here. Well, I'll teach you. And I wouldn't do it. I was too embarrassed. I was like worried about what people would think and all this stuff. And he said, what does it matter? We don't know them. You're never going to see them again. And for many, many years, I called that my FU attitude. Kind of like, I don't know you. What do I care what you think about me?
Yeah.
And so I had this character kind of adopt this attitude. But this is in 1992 is when I said it. So it's a whole different time period and time frame. And a lot of it's about wrestling, but it's also about these two high school guys just falling in love and trying to figure out what does it mean to be, gay in this different time. But also the big theme is living without fear.
Yes.
Living yourself, being your true self without fear. And, obviously there's repercussions from that because not everybody agrees with that, especially at that time.
Yeah, and it's even now too.
Yeah. But one of the things I really wanted to focus on was less about the families of the characters having issues and more about the students, the other students, or the community in general having issues. So their families, one's family is very open, very loving, very emotive. They don't have any problems with it at all, where the other one is very emotive and very open as well. But they're getting the backside of this, the bad part of it, where they're accountants and people are dropping their business and this kind of stuff when it gets out.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah. Sounds
Yeah,
deep. That's good. Wow.
Yeah, it's been quite challenging because, there's a lot of this stuff I'm just like, I don't know what to put in. I'm trying. A lot of it's I tell everyone that asks me, this is what I wish my high school year had been like. I'd been able to meet a guy, fall in love with him, where when I was coming out, it was a whole nother story,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting. I'm really enjoying kind of seeing where I'm taking the characters. I don't really plan out what I write. I just write and then see what happens as I go along. So it's very organic for me, and it's kind of enjoyable to kind of see what's going to happen to the characters.
Are you going to publish your book soon?
Yes, I'm going to self-publish it to start off with because obviously that will be the easiest. But yes, I am gonna publish it.
That's what people do nowadays. It's so nice that you can self-publish. Think about things back then.
Electronic books are the future. I mean, really,
For sure. Totally agree. It's so nice that you can self-publish because in old days you had to go get a publisher, deal with a publisher. Oh, that was such a nightmare.
And 3,000 rejections.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is talking about you can use social media, which is much more inexpensive to advertise as well. So you don't have to have necessarily thousands or even tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars in advertising budgets.
Yep.
So I've done a bunch of research and to try and get all this stuff ready, and I'm just kind of plugging along. I have to get the material created first, but I have at least 6 books I can write.
Wow.
That one of them's a trilogy, and one of them is actually an extended one. I don't know if you guys ever heard of James Axler and Deathlands?
Not me.
So when I was being raised, books were okay. You could read anything you wanted because you were reading. There was nothing. So at 10 years old, my cousin Paul, being the devious little jerk he is, hands me this book saying, "Oh, you'll love this. It's kind of like Gam World. It's post-apocalyptic." Well, for anybody that knows Deathlands and James Axler, it is ultra-violent, messy, schlock pulp. And there's 126 books, or something like 125. And they were actually all written by multiple authors, including Ennis, which I can't think of his first name, but he's a fairly famous writer. He wrote a bunch of them. And they're all basically after a nuclear war, and how the survivors get along, and how they create this unique thing where they go into these matter transport things, and they jump around basically the world, going to different places and experiencing things. But that's how it became 125 or so books, is because each one is unique, because they might end up in Alaska for one. They actually do it. One of them is in Alaska, and then the next story they're in Louisiana, and the next story they're in Russia. I think one of them is even in China.
So plot device like Sliders got to be.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly true. Yes, exactly like Sliders. Every time they, the next book picks off where they, jumped over to this other place. Yeah.
Have you thought about becoming a live streamer?
Yeah, I've thought about that. But the thing is, the only games I really play are EverQuest, EverQuest 2, Secret Worlds. I mean, I've played every MMO out that was ever created, pretty much.
Well,
I've played.
What I meant was because for your writing, like you could talk about that too. Like podcasts and things like that.
Yeah,
those are good too. But if you did podcasts and talked about your writing, I think that would be very good. I've had a couple people subscribe to my channel, and I can see all the subscribers. And I go and a lot of times I check out their channels, and a few of them are writers. It's kind of neat to see what they do. I don't remember the names offhand, but they've they're writing about these books that they're going to publish, just like what you're doing. So it's kind of neat to see how they talk about the process and where they are and their characters that they're writing. I think it's kind of neat. So they use YouTube to show people the process and to go ahead and talk about it. I think it's great.
I think it's something I want to do very much, because I think I have a unique slant to it now as well with the ADHD diagnosis, because I realized that I've literally been writing since I was about 7 years old. I actually found something I wrote when I was in preschool, apparently.
Wow.
Never knew it until my mom passed away, and I got some paper she kept in a hope chest. And and so now it's kind of like, I have this stuff, and I have this kind of unique angle about it now, where I can write about how writing with ADHD is different than just writing, because I know both sides. I know what it was like when I was trying to write before, and the challenges I had then, which many of them are just gone now. There's just no roadblocks.
Everybody up. All the way.
Come on up. Okay.
We'll have to get the pet under control.
Okay, we'll hold that.
I got one of those elemental binders, so I won't need the one that you got.
Okay.
Okay.
But I started playing EverQuest simply because I wanted to experience a fantasy world.
Yeah.
I love the idea of just when it first came out in '99, just running around and exploring this place with a character. My first character was my second character was a dwarf warrior named Din, D-I-N-N. I called him Din Gobgrinder. I got him to level 25 because I spent a lot of time grinding up goblins, leveling him up.
Wow.
When I was first experiencing EverQuest, I kind of was like how Magic the Gathering card games or the tabletop role-player games is stealing my people. And so for a while I was like, I don't know about this. Well,
guys, we just went in a circle here. Okay, does anybody know where to go?
Nobody
attacked the XR.
Does anybody know where we are or how to get there?
We need to go vertical.
Go find the ladders going up.
Okay, go back this way. Whoever knows how to get there, help.
I'm following Salted because I figure he's motivated.
No, I was just listening and following the crew.
Like I said, Nightmare, you need to start a live stream podcast type thing. Like y'all know Joe Rogan has a very good podcast. But look at how Joe Rogan does. He can just talk for a long time about interesting stuff. And same with Nightmare. I think you've got a future in this. It sounds good.
I think Cass just said you talk too much.
No, that's a good thing. You know what, guys? The thing is when I started out, the thing that you got to do when you have a live stream is you got to be able to keep talking and keep people engaged, you know. But nowadays I like people are more interested in you guys. So I like it when you guys tell about yourself, because the audience, you know, they really want to know what you guys are about more than anything. They already know enough about me. Oh, this room here.
There's something that might be in common
Don't
with
attack,
with
don't
the
attack,
viewers.
Don't attack. Don't attack.
We all do.
Don't kill him. We remember what happened that when we tried to kill the guy in City of Mist. We all wiped. Alrighty, we're here.
All right, Salted, do your stuff.
Do your magic. Okay, fixing his wagon.
Now attack the Exciter.
Yeah, engaging.
I find it interesting that you say that I could talk, because that was actually one of the issues I had before I started taking my Adderall, my diagnosis, is I could not speak concisely about things. My brain would just spin and spin and spin, and I would just keep
Racing
going.
thoughts.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And my partner used to say that, you know, because he does art as well, and he used to ask me, like, well, what do you think about this? And I'd spend 10 minutes and I'd lose him, because he's like, I just wanted to know your opinion. Or he'd ask me about what I was writing, and 30 minutes later, he's like, wow, you just told me the entire story again for the 50th time.
Spoilers.
You sometimes do circular statements where you get kind of like a broken record, where you have to keep coming back because you haven't completed the whole thought.
Yep.
And so your significant other is going to be driving PS crazy.
I gave those two things to Salt Free, by the way.
Yep.
Okay.
Salted.
So let's talk about.
Amazingly enough, he got diagnosed with ADHD too.
Yeah, it can be interesting.
So that's got to make dinner conversations interesting.
But it can get very mercurial at times. I bet.
Yes, absolutely. But it's actually made our lives significantly better, because we're both able to kind of pause now and be like, is this my issue? So it's I don't know. I tell everybody, getting this diagnosis and getting this med was the best thing that ever happened in the last 10 years.
Wow.
It helps you slow down. It doesn't cure it.
man.
Okay,
Are we
guys.
doing-
Quick question. We need to see if City of Mist is available. Is that right?
Yeah, so it's the upstairs one. Then I do a hand in the lake, and then come back, and then we do the guy in second floor men's shoes.
Okay, 1 second here. So
Is it basically you can do both of them and then just do the separate hand-ins, or did you need the part that are salted?
I think I need a second part.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just literally run outside to the lake.
Right.
But thank you all for letting me dominate the stream.
No, that's fine. It's, you know, like I said, I like doing these little 1 minute snippets of everybody that's done the epics, because what I've found out is people out there watching the stream, they want to know about who you guys are. They really do. If you watch any of the other streams, the people are just pixels. You don't even know who they are. You can't connect a voice to the picture or anything. But a lot of people, I found out a lot of people are interested in who are the players. I've had many people on occasion ask if everybody could introduce themselves, if they could, if I could introduce them, things like that. So they want to know who you are as a person. They're interested in you, not the pixels, and not what raid we kill or what we do or whatever. They identify with the voices about your stories, about your lives, and all that. It's just like if you're watching a reality TV show, that's what they identify with. So they want to know who you are, and whatever you tell them, whatever people hear about you, they connect with you that way. So I think it's something that's very good.
So tell us, Cats, what are you wearing right now?
You want to know? That's funny.
He's wearing that mask, you know.
Yeah.
The 2AC mask.
A mask and nothing else.
Hold on a second here. So let's see here.
There's a reason you don't see him when he streams.
Yeah, that's right. Yep,
Well,
you're right.
As long as it's not yellow, right?
Let's see here. So we gotta get back to north. We gotta get over to that place. So,
Emerald Jungle?
yeah. Hang on a second. Yeah, hang on a sec here.
I'm going to check on my cat, so I'll be AFK for a moment.
Oh crap! I gotta feed my dogs. It's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna be AFK for 4 minutes.
Okay, take your time. Yeah, if you guys gotta go to the bathroom, now is a good time.
All
We're gonna
right,
do one or two
guys.
things.
I'm losing it. I'm wiped out.
Rags, we'll unlock the raid.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
origin
the
out.
things Assaulted has done for you, and you can't take another 20 minutes?
I can't stay awake. I almost
I'm
fell
messing with
asleep
Rag.
as
I'm
we were
messing-
setting up. Whatever, that travel hit me today.
It's all good.
All right, guys, have fun. I
Okay,
will
Rags.
definitely be on tomorrow, and
Good night, Rex.
see you later.
Later, man.
Does anybody remember how to block spells? Anybody remember how to do that?
I think if you right click on the buff, you can. Nope, never mind.
No, that's not it. It's some other way. I think Epiphany knows how to do it.
Are we blocking a buff?
No, say you wanted to block a spell you're going to cast.
I
No,
thought
you
silent
just
and-
go in the EQ icon, the menu,
Uh-huh.
in character, block buff, and then you can add them by name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know it was that easy to do it.
Oh, so anytime you cast it after that, it works, right? Okay.
It should be blocked until you unblock it.
Okay, so say I did that to block, for example, feign death on my side. It wouldn't feign death?
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't go to Emerald Jungle.
I don't think it'll work with feign death because I think it's not a buff. I think it only blocks. Well, I'm not sure. I thought it only really worked with like buffs and things that. Well, I don't know. I'll try it.
Okay. Yeah, it's got to be this. Okay.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
What?
Yeah, you should block Lich Form.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to block the illusion from Lich Form because I cast the other illusion that I have, and as I was typing in skeletal WizTech ported us, and so now I have ska like.
I've done that, like typing when I'm zoning or whatever.
Yeah.
Come through the other side, and you have one letter like 17,000 times.
Sweet. Now I'm wondering if Feign Death will do that.
Okay.
Oh, it did add Feign Death.
It did? Oh, it worked?
Oh, yeah. You can block the casting of Feign Death. Holy moly. I need to get rid of that right now.
Yeah, you need to go put that on whose character is it. You log in their account and you block the buff.
Automatically block it.
Block Lich.
No, I need that.
So how do we block it for somebody else?
So we're going to City Mist?
Yeah, let's head to City Mist, guys. We gotta wait for Epiphany here. Epiphany's AFK. Alrighty. I think Epiphany will be okay here.
And you just click on it and say remove buff like you would if it was on your buff bar to remove it from the list of block spells too. It's pretty easy.
Thank you. That's good. Okay, Epiphany, are you gonna be alright?
Either that or we're going to come out here and use a rest stick on it.
Yeah. All by himself here. Alright, to City of Mist we go. Let's see, where's Nightmare? Oh, heal Nightmare.
Oh, I'm here. You get into the menu there.
Oh no, we got it.
Okay.
We wanted to block Lich.
Oh.
On Nightmare.
So I would stop killing myself.
I want to know how I can block it for him so he stops killing himself. He's a cutter and I want to fix that.
That's funny.
Well, he just needs to have an Alexa thing to every so often to have a remind, have you turned off your Lich?
Have you turned off your Lich? Check your Lich.
You could do that with...
well, believe it or not, I do use Alexa for some of the things. My wife insists it. So she is not ADD as far as I know. So having 38 years married and having someone with ADD is not always a pleasant thing to have because of this. Some of the things that drives people nuts of ADD behavior. It's not that we try to be a jerk. It just part of it.
Are you saying you're a jerk?
No, it's just some things. Absent-mindedness and stuff can be considered thoughtless sometimes.
Yep.
Inconsiderate, and not always able to articulate what you need. Or material temper when you don't realize you're in a material temper mode, and to have to slow it down. So, yeah.
Oh,
you
really?
could probably program something with Gina that tells you when you're
being get Gina working. Yeah, it would be like Alexa for have you turned off? Have you life tap something this hour?
Have you life tap something?
So apparently, getting distracted and stuff is something that's part of ADD. So or ADHD. So I actually have about 20 alarms on. But by the way, hiss to Alexa. I'm all Siri. Geez. See, there's the ADHD. I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, we all do that all the time. I forget all the time too. I mean, I'm like.
Well, there's a difference between all the time and the ADD diagnosis. It's like some people have no filters, so they'll blurt something like, I know, like on Loot, I blurt out a lot of things that my filters just don't stop to say shh and think. And so it'll come right out of my face, and it's like, oh, I wish I'd never said that. It's just no filter sometimes. I don't mean like the ones you blur.
Even though you fall asleep on your keyboard and drool all over it.
Oh, that's the other thing on energy. At times you have all the energy, but once it goes out, it goes. Like the snap of the MCU guy.
So I'm out here trying to lose aggro on a couple of mobs, every time I stand up, they stun me, and I don't know what the heck's going on with that. So I just have to trying to wait for them to walk away.
That's good. Yeah, hit feign death. Yeah.
Yeah, just wait, let them walk away.
Yeah, that's it. Be gentle.
And if not, you got a cleric around here that can clicky res you.
Yep, our fresh clicky res.
Yeah.
Well, they were only greens. I probably could take them just life tapping them.
I've learned from Salted that even greens can take you out. It's just enough time. Yeah, that's from Salted advice, and he's so correct. Plus, you have Blaster if you wanted to do a Call Hero.
Yeah.
It's just a Pearl donation.
Is the guild buying Blaster pearls?
No need. I've always got 5 or 6 dozen on me.
We give him Chronos instead.
So,
No, I'm just kidding.
Is the Death Pack for clerics, is that going to be used more in Zealous, you think, for that option, or is it just a random chance?
That's a good question.
So, because it uses pearls as well. If it helps, I'll stockpile.
Well, not only stockpiling, but thinking that maybe we need to, as a guild, start donating some money, sending it to a particular bank character, so that, you know, Nerdisto Cats can go ahead and buy like stacks of pearls for this kind of thing, so he can give them the Blaster, so that, you know, same thing for like coffins if we have to summon corpses and this kind of thing.
I'm all for it. It's just his call. So
yeah, you just go ahead and
you want.
Just give him a chrono every once in a while.
No, dear.
Yeah.
No. My wife would kill me if I did that.
What the heck did you spend this on?
Pizza.
Just a pizza, slice of pizza.
No.
Oh, don't
pizza.
worry. All this
Papa
doesn't
Murphy's.
really exist anyway.
Well, Chrono does.
Not once you buy it. It's
At
once
least I
you
don't
buy
have
it.
13 pair of shoes.
Oh no, I'm too fortunate to marry a very practical woman. So, yeah. Though in October I'll be on a cruise to Alaska.
Nice.
They finally let you be able to get through Canada, so it's like, yay, we got on a cruise.
So you kids gonna run up here with me?
Yep, we're headed there in a moment. Is everybody here?
We're here because we're not all there.
I'm just waiting to make sure that Nightmare has shaken off the boogeyman out there.
Oh, I'm standing here next to you, Nerdisto.
Okay, I was just looking at the other screen. Okay, I'll follow the wagon train down there. It looks like we're clear to go, guys.
On the left-hand side.
Okay, gonna go
By
left-hand
the way,
side.
Left. Okay, sure.
I just went to Salted's way.
I just went right because I was following Epiphany, and I thought that was clear.
I know. I always go the wrong direction, right? Especially in Freeport. I'm getting better at it though.
You are.
Tiffany's gone through Freeport. She still hates it because it's just a kind of a mess from even the revamp. Because I remember how it looked in the old. I don't know. I liked it in the old way.
Old
where
way
you can
so
buy the
much
paladin
better.
tickles from the that ogre in there.
You know, somebody asked me if I could do a show the old Freeport and compare it to the new Freeport, and I set up my emulator server and everything. I was going to do it, and then this server got announced. I just never had the time to do it, but I think it would be interesting. Well, you all know, if any of you played P99, you'll know that how charming the old Freeport looked and how horrible it looks now.
Right, it's garish with the whatever textures, and I mean, granted, it's probably because back then it was more the textures of like Minecraft before Microsoft got it. You know, not many in its palette, maybe 24 at the most.
Yep.
Or so. So yeah,
there's a lot more texture in the old one than the new one. The new one is just brown. It's like Quake 2.
I mean, especially when you see that steamer in Freeport, it's like,
So they have signs now to get you from West Freeport to East Freeport, and I still get lost.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm always son of a.
Uh-oh. Can you go back around?
Water.
Yeah,
you can get around. You just go over here.
Yeah, come on the left side.
Over here.
Left side, okay.
Southwest side.
Yeah, over here where Epiphany is.
Yep. And if Eldrick can go ahead and pop Dr. Fauci with clarity.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna need that too.
I don't know what it is. I've made that run literally probably, in all my years, probably tens of thousands of times, and I still run into the wrong buildings all the time. It's like, what? And I don't know.
It's if you want to joke about it, it's the ooh squirrel moment. That's all.
Squirrels.
He saw a shiny over there and he had to check it out.
Yes. That is probably very true because I play with a second monitor, so I have Alakazam open on my second monitor sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff will drop and I'm suddenly looking up that stuff going, ooh, nifty.
Well, Harry Potter.
That's how I live.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah. Or I watch TV while we do. Well, not now, but sometimes I'll have stuff playing while we're gaming.
You're basically filling yourself with stimulus to keep you involved. Yeah.
Door servicey.
Door.
You don't have a key, dude?
There we go. Thank you for letting me in. The cool club here. The cool guys club. Okay, I'll follow Mosquito. I guess that's the way we're going.
You're right. I never realized. I mean, I got my second monitor for work, but I never realized why I can. But you're right. Why I watch TV while I game? It's for more stimulus. Huh.
Well, I find that music is usually my stimulus for it. Where I'll put music in the background if I really need to focus on something because of the rhythm.
What's your favorite music?
Oh, my most favorite music for me is Rush.
Oh,
I'm a die-hard fan of
Really? Wow. Favorite song?
Unfortunately, YYZ 2112.
Wow.
Malignant Narcissism.
Wow, that's a favorite song.
Unfortunately, the drummer passed away in 2020 of brain cancer.
Oh my gosh, that's a horrible way to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
he lived a good life though, so he had some tragedy in his later years. His wife died of cancer. His daughter got in an accident within a month of it. So yeah, he nearly quit entirely then.
Keep coming up. Coming up.
But
brain cancer is a horrible one because it's almost, depending on which kind of brain cancer you get, like any of those gliomas, they're almost incurable. The 5-year survival rate is just so low. Like you can delay it, but you can't cure it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's rough. They still don't know why it's caused.
Okay. The fake wall here, go slow because right after you go out, you'll fall off.
I can put on Lev on people like DMF. Guys, if you want DMF, I could put it on.
Yeah. Just fading now.
Okay, come on over to me. I haven't gone in the thing. I'll get it on you guys.
Trick to that wall is to go through backwards. Your camera will go through first.
That works too.
Okay, so let me start getting group 2, getting you a DMF. Yeah, it wore off everybody.
So you guys don't want to hear my music.
Really? Viking metal?
Actually, Am and Amaranth, I like them. Yes, so yes.
Oh.
Crack the Sky is one of my favorite songs.
Wow.
But I listen to a lot of Slipknot.
Nothing wrong with that.
Typo Negative.
Typo Negative, yeah. That's on my new music. I guess they have a new song out or something.
I tend to like things that have all the rhythm. It can be really intense, but if it's just screamo and it's nothing else in it, I'm not so fond of it. But I tend to like a lot of style.
I found a good playlist on Spotify. Just do a search for rock funk.
Oh.
Rock funk?
Or Pandora. Yeah.
I think the thing that drives me the most is I really like heavy beats.
Dubstep's kind of fun if you can like that.
So there's a guy called Soda that has a couple of songs. See, I have Apple Music since I'm all in Apple, paying my own salary. But I basically find a song I like, and I put it on my playlist. So like the song I like that I've listened to a bunch right now is The Darkness. They're kind of what was the name of the song? That Thing Called Love or something like that from like the mid 90s.
Oh,
I
maybe
believe
a
in a
cover
thing
of an
called
older
love.
Yeah, Believe in a Thing Called Love. Well,
Yeah, that might be a cover.
Yeah, they have another one now that was from another album, but that I really like. That's called Heart Explodes. That's one I like right now. So I don't tend to listen to all the music an artist might have. I tend to just find a song and listen to that one song over and over and over.
Guys, you can go around the outside of this pylon out here, this tower. Go around the outside.
Is Cobra and Clorox still with us, or are they gone for the night?
Not sure.
Because they're in the group that I'm healing if there's slots that you need healers.
Door service E, please. We do it the easy way. Or you can go try to go around. That's cool too.
There's a named right over there too.
It's funny, today I decided to do a Pandora Duran Duran. When it was brand new, I didn't like them. Now I love them.
You like Duran Duran now?
Yeah, Arcadia, which was kind of like most of the members of Duran Duran.
What's your favorite Duran Duran song?
Come Undone.
Huh.
Come on,
That
Rio.
whole album, I love that album. The Rio is what they just beat to death, like REO Speedwagon was in the 80s. I learned to hate REO Speedwagon because they overplayed it so much.
That's a big golem.
Yeah.
He's a misreaver.
But he's got the sword.
Oh, he's got the Misreaver?
Yeah.
Oh, he is big today.
Big and greasy.
He must have ate those corn dogs.
Yeah.
So the number one song I have on my playlist for Apple is Heretic's Anthem by Slipknot.
I'll be right back. My wife just got here. I'll be right back for a moment.
Okay, you work the aggro. Spectral Blade and Miss. Oh, Black Reaver here?
Fine. Yeah, he dropped from the Mist Reaper.
Wow.
It's our little Russian dolls.
Oh, yeah. And there's Lord Gios. Oh, we're killing him?
Yeah, I don't think he's for it. We need Nekashir and Ashakir or something.
Okay. We just fix his wagon. Hope he doesn't blow up on our face.
No, I think it's the rare.
Cats, I never got to floating.
Ever got DMF? Okay, I'll get you. You might have been up ahead. Come on back here.
I'm at the door fighting the board.
He's not even a rare, Lord Gios.
Okay, there you go, Zebra. I'll get you. Stand by. Yep, there's stuff just hit need on it, and there's a name, the Plague-Bone Warlord. There you go, Zebra.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
I wish I knew what the books were for. I'll have to look it up.
That's the Shaman Epic.
Oh, okay. What is going on?
With what?
My camera keeps changing.
What?
Are you pushing like F9 or F10?
No, I am. I run with WASD, and then I use my camera. But then I use my mouse to control my camera as I'm running.
Ah.
And for some reason, I'm just having a weird. A weird thing where my camera's jumping around.
Yep.
check the sensor under your mouse. Maybe there's a hair or something.
Yep, I bet you're right. Let me get some canned air.
Yep, there's a hairball in there.
Door servicey.
El Mosquito. Now watch out, guys. Don't go straight ahead because there is a drop off. Come off to the side like I am.
And nothing's here.
We're gonna have to wait.
I'm the IT guy. I'm supposed to know about checking the mouse.
So yeah, this is a farmed encounter, but we can hang out up here and yeah, Eldrick, be careful. You're gonna fall through the bottom.
He did.
Too late.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we'll have to wait for
And
him.
Miss Golem went at the bottom also.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. Let me get some Call a Hero set up. Cobra and Clorox, maybe they had to go. Let me move them out, and I'll move a blast door into your group. So, moving blast door into Eldrick's blast door. Can you call a hero Eldrick? So we can hang out here, and this is what's good about this game is it's good for social time. We can talk about things, and we had a good conversation going on about Adderall, ADHD.
Eldrick here.
Good, you got him. Okay, anybody else fall down?
I love that was your takeaway from that
I
conversation.
did on Melkor too.
Melkor standby. Okay, call hero Melkor. Yeah, because it's fascinating. You know, you can look stuff up on the internet, but it's different when somebody that actually has the condition talks about it. You learn so much more. You know, you read the internet and they just say, well, it's this and that, and you still don't have a full picture. But I learned more from you guys tonight than I did of all the stuff I read on the internet. So thank you.
Well, I'm finding it's a whole thing. I mean, I thought, you know, the way I was raised is what you were talking about. Oh, you'll grow out of it, or oh, you just can't sit still or concentrate. But it's a whole.
Or you're lazy.
Yeah.
Or you're lazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I read. It was just those things, just 3 things like that, and then it just, you know, it's the same thing you read out there. I guess they don't want to really go into too much detail. They just want to make it one size fits all. But
Back then it was also a lot of spanking to spank it out of you. So,
gosh.
No, it didn't work.
Eldrick and Melkor need the door opened again. Finn or Mosquito, please.
Okay.
The thing I find interesting is I've only been on, been taking the med for 7 weeks.
Wow. And working already.
Oh yeah. I mean, it worked within the first. I know I used to work with kids a long time ago in therapeutic environments. And so I know it takes like 2 weeks to build up a therapeutic level of a drug in your blood. But for me, with the type of med I take, it's immediate.
Wow.
Within 10 minutes.
Some people they'll prescribe the Wellbutrin. I did not like that. I had Adderall, but some ADD just doesn't. Some things don't respond well. So, it's like I said. There's many variants of the diagnosis even now that are lumped together.
Yeah, I think my exact is ADHD inattentive affect is what my therapist called it. ADHD inattentive affect.
Yep.
And I guess there's like hyperactive. There's like 4 or 5 different things that can be part of that. I mean,
they could be all of them or none of them, or a few. Yeah.
Guys, so somebody out there named Joe Black, he wants to know, does Britney Spears have ADHD?
I do not.
Possibly.
She's an entertainer, and she may have her bubbly moments, and it may also be her environmental. Is why.
Okay.
Okay. If they're talking about her little breakdown where she shaved her head, I don't think that's ADHD. I think that's more stress and just poor coping mechanisms to deal with that kind of thing.
Oh.
But people with ADHD can have those environmental problems too.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, sorry, Joe Black. Excuse me. He said, "Was your favorite song Britney?" I don't know.
I've never.
Oh no,
Well,
no, he said
yeah.
something else. I'm confused. Sorry. Thanks, Joe Black out there. Okay, so yeah, Brittany. Yeah, okay, carry on.
Carry on.
Sorry, I was a little.
Wayward son.
My med's worn off, so my brain is starting to go to mush.
Still working.
Yeah, you can get worn out because sometimes the coping mechanisms tire you out mentally more than a normal person for the same problem.
Yep.
And so
Wait a minute. What are you calling
you just
normal?
feel like a wet towel because it's kind of like you have to exert mental effort sometimes and things that normal people would find trivial. It's really frustrating sometimes, and you can't even tie your shoes right for the day, and it's not always on or off. It's brain chemistry at times that can screw things up, as well as a sugar diet. High sugar diet is probably really bad for ADD people to not be more volatile.
Yeah, and weight loss as well, because I've lost 36 pounds getting ready for bariatric surgery, and I had to go back in and get my dosage increased because it wasn't working. Or
please tell me you're not a smoker as well.
Oh hell no! My mother smoked for most of my life.
No, I'm just saying because of surgery and smoking, you'll have a complication.
No, I do not smoke.
No good for that.
Don't smoke the sensimilla.
Oh wait,
no, I mean it's more what it does for your blood and clotting, and it makes surgeries kind of much more of a pain to mend on.
Well, this is my second major surgery in my 40s, so I should be.
Yep. Since you don't smoke, I'm just saying if it is, I would suggest you kind of go cold turkey for a little while if you did. So
my surgery's in 40, 24, 50 hours ish.
Oh wow!
So it's on Monday.
How long will you be out after your surgery? Will you still be able to play?
The surgery will take potentially less than an hour.
Okay.
Recovery is less than an hour, and then I have to stay there overnight in the hospital for observations for bleeding and blah 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 blah.
Okay.
So Monday, no, I will not be playing on Monday, more than likely. Tuesday, I have to start getting up and moving around and doing the stuff I have to do to take care of myself. So possibly it depends on if I can. I have a sit-stand desk, so it depends on if I can sit, if I can stand, how long, I don't know. My thought is, no, I'm probably not going to be playing at all for probably a week at least, but who knows? It depends on how I feel.
You're going to miss Velius then.
I might miss the opening of Velius, but I did I created a reminder to potentially try to log in on the day it drops. So
that would be good.
So mend well.
Yes.
I missed the release of Kunark, but it's not a big deal. I made it to 60 anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you did.
You'll have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Somebody had asked for opening a door. Did they already get in?
I think so.
Is Eldrick and Milkor up here?
Yeah, I see Melkor here. Eldrick, you here?
Yep, I'm here.
He's here.
I can't wait for hunting Lodazal for the shield.
I don't think they have an
You can
ancient
put that on
exchange
the
for
back.
that zone.
No, you have to find it, but it's a good back-worn shield. And for paladins, it looks pretty cool if I remember.
I can't remember if he has mitigation. I think he does, but
Oh yeah, he's tough.
But they will have pick zones for that.
No.
No?
Oh, I said sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put a list in Discord of all the stuff that you need for the Coldane Prayer Shawl quests. It says the minimum you need of each thing. There's like 25 of them. Like griffin eggs and griffin feathers and our snow griffin eggs and snow griffin feathers, just a ton of stuff. So as we're going around, if people see it and grab it, that would help. Because that's as soon as I was going to try and get the Demi-Lich skull cap finished, but I got bored with it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't deal with trying to get this one stupid drop, and it's no rent. So it's like, oh, I get the drop, but great.
As for the top of ADD, it's ADHD hell to get that drop, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
It is. I get bored really easily just because there's stuff that's green and blue and light blue right around where I am hunting for that piece in the Emerald Jungle, but I just can't do it sometimes.
Yeah, those camps are so long you could practically level up a whole new character in the time it takes you to camp it.
Well, and the thing that I don't like about it is the mob I need is called an Ixar Tomb Raider, and it can spawn from any mob in this area in Emerald Jungle, in that like northwest corner where Severus is, okay? But he's a rare spawn, and then the item I need is one of 6, and he only drops one at a time.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Sounds like the Crusader in the current tower.
Yeah, or the Monk Finger quest, right?
Yeah, the Monk Fingers.
He sucks too.
Yeah, I got to get onto that at some point too.
So I get him about once every 1 to 2 hours, and so I spent about 10 hours, 12 hours camping it, and I've gotten 2 of the same books, and 1 of the other. I don't know. It can't be that much because I'm only.
For those that have altitis, like me, we get a little group or something where it kills mobs to be a thing of convenience, and then if it drops, you get your mob. So that's one solution how to get around your hesitancy on that.
The problem with it is I don't know if it's no trade because it's no rent. It when you log out, it disappears.
No, you would just leave it on the corpse since we know what you're looking
Oh
for.
yeah. Does that work? You can leave it on a corpse. And
I would think so, right?
You pick it up until you pick it up. No trade doesn't matter.
No, but I mean, if it's a no rent item, you can leave it on a corpse.
No, you can't leave it item on a corpse anymore.
Right. That's what I thought. I thought they'd made that change.
Cover. Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Cold Aim Prayer Shawl now for giggles, and and then I'll come back to it again when stuff is gray, more gray, and I can kill it a lot faster. Because right now it's only about 50% gray.
I'm going to make a character named Giggles and hold you to your word. I want my shawl.
Do it just for giggles. I love that pin.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
You're going to name your Beast Lord that? Yeah.
I am curious if it'll be tradable. I'm going to guess it will be at the end. So we might be able to trade it around.
25 chrono.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. I'm wondering how much they will go for.
Well, I'm going for the ring.
I want the ring too. I just don't need it as much.
Is that from the Danes or is that the
No, the quest. It's a quest line. But yeah, it's from the Dane. Yeah.
Okay.
So the ring is melee. It gives you a clickable instant damage shield with plus something else. And the shawl is caster. It ends up with like flowing thought 3 or 5 or something at the end of it. And it's a shoulder item. And there's not very many great caster shoulder items out right now. But you have to have multiple, pretty much every single trade skill above 150 to be able to successfully do the combines necessary for it. And
so those potions of mana regen, what is that then equivalent of a flowing thought for?
Let me look it up again. I have it on a tab I saved. Hold on.
Cool. Because the pain and suffering of it, if it's easier to level up a shaman to make potions.
Yeah, but the thing is, the flowing thought stack with the potion.
Yes.
But I mean, the initial part, yeah.
As this night goes on, I'm so glad that I gave my Burgurgle crown to Epiphany, because Epiphany, you have the patience to do that quest and the time and the energy. I wish I could, but I'm so glad you got your epic. I'm really glad. I'm glad I gave it to you because you
No, thank you.
definitely deserve. But now you just need some shoes to cover your hairy feet up.
No, that's what we got. We just got that thing. They're as skinkiest looking feet I have. You know, I put my cleric things and it looks good, but this is better stats, unfortunately.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to see if I'm barefoot when I'm in Master Deception here. Let me check.
Yeah.
So the final cold, it's called the Blessed Coldane Prayer Shawl. It's cool because the final one, I've done it once on my main on live. You actually have to do a raid where you walk across the zone fighting stuff in waves as it comes. So
Now look at this. This is how I look as a dark elf in the illusion. Far
That's
better looking
nice.
than those skinky feet.
Yeah, there you go. Nice little house slippers.
Yeah. No, the house slippers would have been more appropriate. Yeah.
Continue, Nightmare, what you're saying?
Oh, so it's got a really cool thing that, at the end. Like the ring has a battle that you have to do where you have to defend Thurgadden. Or I don't know how yeah. And it's same thing. It's waves, and you have to keep certain things alive, or it'll fail, and then they'll go through and they'll wipe Thurgadden for like 4 hours or 2 hours or something. All the NPCs in the zone are dead if you fail the battle. For the ring, that's for the final ring, but for this one, it's basically just a raid moving across the zone, you're assisting a war party taking out giants, and it ends up with 3 or 4 raid targets in it to defeat, and you end up getting the Blessed Coldane Prayer Shawl, which is pretty good. It's 8 stamina, 8 intelligence, 8 wisdom, 8 charisma, 8 to all resists, mana regen 3, 50 hit points, 50 mana, and then it has the effect of Zephyr of Brel, which increases the duration of beneficial spells by 20%.
Wow.
And it
nice.
5.
Oh, but you know what? Focuses aren't available until Luckland, so it won't work, sadly.
This focus is available because it's on this particular. I did some research. It better be, because everything I could find online says that it was available when it went live in Velius. So it should be usable as one of the very few focus effects.
I hope so.
Like, I got a focus effect off of Dread or Fear, whichever, just a few weeks ago. I got that Encyclopedia Necrothurgia, which has the focus effect of improving my pet. Here, I'll link it in Guild.
Okay, and Miss Reaver's here?
It's the same as the brooms and the shovels and all that for the mages.
Yeah. I thought it'd be better, but it only increases his level by 1, but hey, 1 level is better than nothing.
Wow, for Velius, there's a Cleric Shield, Dustman slot, AC 75, Strength 15, Staff 15, Wisdom 15, HP 100, Mana 100, Save Fire, Disease, Cold, Magic, Poison 15. Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
No clicky on it, though. And then there's another one, Armor class 45, but has Flowing Thought 1, Buckler of Insight.
Huh, where's that Black Reaver?
By the door.
By the door.
Oh, okay.
He's almost dead.
We'll send a pet on him.
So yeah, and it's a fun quest. Like I said, I've done it on live. I really enjoyed it. It's just collecting a bunch of stuff and then
he fell down.
He's running back up.
Yeah, and then praying you don't fail to combine. So what I did on my main was I got everything to at least 180 to 190 to make the chance of failing the combines significantly less. So you still have a 5%. I think in the later expansions, when you get some AAs, you can get the chance of failure down to 1%. But there's always a minimum of a 5% chance, no matter how high your skill is. is my understanding.
There's a real decent cleric legs, but it's 12-second casting time, but it's like an area effect heal. So after raid, wipe or something for heals, it's good for that.
I'm curious if who's the main boss in the Tower of Frozen Shadow? It's Mayong's girlfriend or wife.
Yeah, I forgot the name.
But I'm wondering if she might be a new loot pinata because I know people that have done raids on her before because she's very difficult for a level 60 group to take out. I think, at least in my memory, I don't think I was ever able to kill her at level. But I'm wondering if we go in there with a group and just steamroll to her, if that could be interesting.
Yeah, it will be. The hard part will be getting the keys. That'll take a while, but definitely will be doable by 1-2 groups for sure.
Yeah.
So will we be getting our first AAs for like pulling Todd or something with Velius?
Not till Luckland.
Luckland, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Joe Black says out on YouTube, he says that Serena is a name and she drops the robe.
Yeah, to Serena, yep.
So that is where your happy robe comes from.
And I think I don't know, I think once we get everybody to 60, we should spend some time as a raid in the arena because there's a lot of great gear that drops off those giants in the arena.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Farmer heaven there. We will have fun there. I love that zone.
Is that something we'll have at possible ages of change? Or
there is.
Yes.
But you got to do the open world. There will be pick zones of that. I would suggest getting a pick zone instead.
Yeah, because in Agent of Change, they don't repop, right?
That's right. Yeah, so you'll want to get... I mean, I would say if we get enough people on when Velius opens, we should try to knock off Cali Stormhammer. He's got mitigation. He's an easier raid mob than Vindicator. And then we should try to knock off the Vindicator. And if we can take those guys... the Vindicators are the easiest raid mob in Velius, I think, unless Joe Black or anybody else thinks of another one. Do you guys out there have any ideas what's the easiest raid mob in Velius? I would say Vindicator would be the easiest.
He's just a straight tank and spank with a complete heal chain, isn't he?
Yeah, and you could put people on underneath the bridge, his walkway on the side, and they can avoid the rampage.
I would do some research on that because I thought many expansions ago, they changed it where you still have to be line of sight on things for it. Like, because I know that they used to kill the warders with the healers under a bridge in Sleeper's Tomb or something.
Oh.
And basically made it so they never took any damage, never got feared. And they made some changes to Velius where you have to be line of sight on some of these mobs to be able to cast like heals and stuff.
Oh, well, I mean, heals, you could heal underneath or on the side, but we'll see. He summons and all that, yeah.
But yeah, I'm totally game for just going in there and trouncing things. I'd also like to see what we can do with Velks.
Yeah, that's right. Velkator, the sorcerer, may be able to take him. I forgot about him.
Well, a lot of good stuff drops in there too. I don't know, I'm curious. I'm curious how the randomized loot's going to work because there's a lot of good stuff in Velius.
Yeah, I hope they fix it. As you guys know, it's been slightly nerfed a little bit. But of course, tonight...
I don't know. We got like 10 pieces of interrupt loot tonight.
Yeah, tonight it was back up to, pinata status. But we'll see, because I'm thinking, the reason why I'm thinking this is as we go up... Let's just say you get to Solteris. You guys have seen Ion Blaze's latest video where he talks about that Solteris raid, the worst one ever. Balreth and Commodus, we call it Commodus. But anyway, Solteris, say you get to that. All the raid mobs are the same level up there. They're roughly within a few levels of each other. So if you kill off the first raid, which is an easy raid, you can conceivably get the raid stuff that the gear drops some Mayong Mismar. But I think what they're going to do is I think they're going to unrandomize the stuff. I really think so. And the reason why is because, you could do the first event in Solteris, which is easy. And even the second event's not too bad. And you can get the raid from the whole thing if it's based on level. If they get rid of randomization, then you'll have to go and do all the raids. Now, if they take away the randomization, I think that's a real bad thing on raids. I really do. It's going to take a lot of the fun out of it. They'll keep the group level stuff, but then you're going to get to expansions like the Buried Sea, which is the one that has Solteris in it. And, the group stuff is not really a big deal. In fact, in a lot of expansions, the group stuff's not even that big a deal.
Well, on the flip side of that, though, there's how many levels, or how many different raid bosses there that are all the same level that you were just talking about. There's, 6 different bosses that you can beat? So if you can only take down 2, you're only getting a couple items. If you're taking down 6, and a couple times you do that, you fill out the whole raid.
Yeah.
Are these fights more mechanic based where you have to do a proper dance to do it right?
Yeah, they're very hard. Like Benjamin Hanks out there says they're gonna organize raid loot by tier. So, if you look at it that way, like say you got Solteris, the first island is tier 1, right? So you'd only have tier 1. There's only so many items that drop between those guys. So you look at it and you go, well, what is there, like 10 items total? It'll kind of be like, I think it's something like that because there's only 2 bosses you fight in the whole island 1 on Solteris. So you're only going to get like a pool of 10. It's not going to be as exciting as now. Like, let's just take another example of Secrets of Fadar. And for people out there that know in the stream, there's a lot of tier 1 stuff. There's a lot more raids and open world stuff and all that. I guess Sath had to go. So
yeah, I'm going to head out.
Okay, Sath, thanks for joining us. So what'll happen is if it's done by tier, let me drop out the Clorox and the
Healing Nightmare because he forgot to turn off his lich.
Oh, yeah. I put him with you because you two could watch each other. And so, yeah, you guys are so nice. Because I don't always watch it. He ends up dying when he's in my group. So what happens is, let's just say they do it all by tier, then it's not that big a deal anymore. Let me give House of Thule, for example. If they do it by tier 1, you only have 2 raids in the whole expansion or tier 1. You have Ritual of Terror and you have TikTok, and that's it. And then it goes to tier 2, and the stuff that those guys drop being randomized, it's not even a big deal. So I kind of see the randomization kind of winding down for raids. For group stuff, it's kind of like in House of Thule. It's a much more advanced expansion. Nobody cares if they randomize the loot because it's so easy to get anyway. So I think that, in that sense, as we get up there, the randomization of loot is not going to be as good as it is now. Like at these levels, it's good, but I'm kind of seeing it kind of going by the wayside as we get up there. I don't know when it's going to happen. People out there have probably analyzed it better than I have, but I don't, you guys that have done it, you let me know what you think.
It's the unpredictable loot, but you have to do the mechanics to get to drop it. Okay.
I was reading some stuff online where people were like theory crafting about how the randomized loot works. Because sometimes we kill stuff and they literally just drop like 2-handed swords and like a quest piece and that's it.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying that they think that there's like 2 or 3 different randomized loot tables, and there's like you got a bad roll, you get bad loot, you get and so some of these times when we're going in and killing stuff, the theory is that when we go to loot it, is that it is still randomized, but we're not seeing the better loot because whatever system they're using, the RNG, basically said, oh, this time you're going to get bad loot or no loot or whatever it is.
That's not how an RNG generator works.
No, but it could be a database where, like, say they watch over farming, so then it does a routine to probably kick it over to a lesser loot table, couldn't it?
I suppose it could, but that's a whole lot of work for nothing.
Well, they kind of did that back in the day.
Really? When?
Well, I just remember that you'd farm things and you'd be good, and then somehow, like after a patch, it just seemed like it went in the dumpster. It could be subjective experience. So.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. RNG is just RNG. Man. You have a chance. You have a 1% chance out of 100 for each item to drop, up to a max of X items. That's just how it works.
That you're right. That would be much easier to code. That makes a lot more sense.
That takes 5 minutes to code instead of all these conspiracy theories that
okay, it could be that.
Well, then that's so. So would the RNG be that for the entire raid drop is good or bad, or does it say
it's not good or bad? It's going to roll, say 12 times, and you have a 1% chance on this item, a 1% chance on this item, a 1% chance on this item, until you get your max, whatever the max number that you can get is. And once it's reached those max, you're done. It stops rolling.
Right.
So it's like a chart of rolls, and it just rolls them until it says, okay, there's 12 slots.
Yeah.
And then if it didn't get the 1%, it'll keep defaulting to things more likely.
It'll keep going lower and lower on the list until either you've got all 12 items filled or you've gone through the whole table.
Okay. So I guess some of these times we've gone in, we've just literally had 12 bad rolls on when we go to loot.
It's more like 100 bad rolls, but yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Good analysis, guys. Keep it going. I mean, really, it's very thought-provoking. I think the RNG thing, it makes a lot of sense.
Has anybody noticed, does it matter, like, should Nerdisto be the first one to loot a mob before anybody else? Would that have any effect on it since he's the raid leader all the time?
Auto loot.
It's already pre-generated by them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's already pre-generated when
But we do know it does one thing. It checks, like, say you want an enchanter item. If there's an enchanter on the raid, it won't drop. But as soon as the enchanter logs off or crashes, it drops.
Yeah, because that's what happened for our Eldritch, right?
That's right.
Thank goodness. Well deserved.
Yeah, Dementa kind of thinking about doing that, but I want to get the ring first since it's so hard. I'm sorry, the spoon.
Oh gosh,
the spoon.
I'll
Yeah.
have to help you with characters that are getting XP to kind of keep your sanity on that.
I don't even know what level.
Here's that item with the focus effect, guys. I forgot to link it. I opened up my bag and never linked it in Guild Chat. So look at it. It was you and I, Nerdisto, and I won the roll, but this is what it is.
Looking at Guild Chat.
Oh,
wow, nice. Now, guys, I just realized that there is another pick zone. Should we try to go to that pick zone? I don't know if there's anybody waiting over there camping it. I mean,
can we go check it out, Salt? Or actually, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, and then I can leave Blaster here. Okay, but we can put Blaster back in your group when you are done. You can come back here because we have to. I don't know. This should help soon because let me see. The time on stream is 1 hour 42 minutes, and I think that I don't know
We've been here for over an hour.
Yeah, we've been here over an hour, so it should pop soon. So that's the thing.
What, you want me to go check?
Well, if you want to, it's up to you guys. I'll move Blaster to group 2.
I don't need the whole group, just me.
Yeah.
Well, he's just for Call of Hero back, is what he means.
Yeah, so you can come back. So it's up to you guys if somebody wants to go check it out.
Yeah, check it out, Finn. See what you see.
Yeah.
You got that great
we just need to wait for the reset of combat.
Yeah, and once, who knows, by the time he picks over the Black River, will probably pop here.
That's all right. We love Finn, but just one person.
Okay, guys, it's that time to talk about what is your favorite movie.
Hunt for Red October.
Hunt for Red October was awesome. Who's next?
Wait. Original or remake?
It could be either.
What?
Because
original is the only right answer.
Okay.
Why?
Because I've never seen
because RoboCop.
RoboCop is yours?
No, but because the RoboCop original is way better than the remake.
Whoa.
How true.
Like Total Recall.
That was a good movie. I like that.
No, the
It was an
original.
absolute horrible movie, but it was still fun.
Yes.
So can we narrow it to like favorite science fiction movies?
You can name a couple.
Well, I said before it was Aliens, but I'm looking at other ones now.
How about Logan's
So let's
Run?
see.
Ooh,
Yes.
Logan's.
Yeah.
I wanted that gun as a prop, just so
Only because of the
that.
ideas behind it. The movie itself was not that good, but
Well,
all the
it was
ideas that
70s.
they had in there was great.
The whole
was
movie was filmed
70s.
in a shopping mall. That's so cool.
Yeah, it was the 70s where people had to inhale a little bit to enjoy it.
God, I miss the 70s movie era. That was the greatest.
But because you want to go meet your maker on your 30th birthday?
Yeah. I've already downloaded Logan's Run. I may watch it later. I've seen it before, but it was a long time ago. But that's one movie I definitely want to watch again. Logan's
Yeah, I
Run.
watched it about a month ago.
Wow.
Another one, actually, now that I think of it, I'll probably watch tomorrow, is 1984.
Oh, good movie.
All right.
It has so many things in it that are happening today. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
read the
it's
book,
amazing.
it's scary.
It's
Yeah.
just like
Has anybody
Movie
seen
Network.
the Dresden Files?
What's that?
Has anybody seen the Dresden Files?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, so it's an amazing set of books, and the show is pretty decent going along with it. If you like fantasy / science fiction at all, you'll probably enjoy it. There's a whole lot of dry humor, and just it's amazing.
Wow.
So if you are into Call of Cthulhu or just enjoy that type of genre, the writer that is like the main honcho for the Call of Cthulhu products is making a book for 5th edition on Kickstarter that I saw today. And it's like, it's the end all and everything of lore to do with that. I don't really care for that genre, but you know, it's there.
You know, if you
I'm opening up Kickstarter because I am a massive. So it's for the game Call of Cthulhu?
No, it's 5th edition.
No, it's
D&D.
5th edition. Ah.
But it's the main guy from the Call of Cthulhu that is basically the head honcho of knowing the lore and being accurate to, if you want to be a purist or whatever, for that type of content.
Yeah, I'm not a purist, but
But what I'm saying, it's good mind candy to work on for your encounters and stuff.
So I haven't seen it yet, but if you guys are interested in getting the flavor of the Cthulhu mythos, The Color Out of Space with Nicolas Cage is recent. My understanding is a pretty good film.
Yeah, it's up.
In the other pick?
Yeah,
we'll
and there's
check over them.
nobody there.
Okay, so guys, if we do go to the other pick, we gotta come all the way back here.
That's okay. 5 minutes.
Do you
But
want?
we have to fight up through the hill.
Do you want to? We would have to come all the way. We have to pick and come all the way back. Do you guys want to go to the other pick, or do you want to stay here?
Yeah, let's go over the other one.
Let's go over to the other.
Yeah.
We'll take 5 minutes to set up here, maybe 10.
Oh, okay. So prepare to pick. Are we in combat or somebody fall through?
Somebody fell through.
Okay. And Lee Dunning likes Nicolas Cage's film. I have always been afraid of Nicolas Cage's film after he did Con Air. Con Air was good, but let me see. Picking over. Okie dokie. Picky do.
If you want to see funky weird, watch Mandy with Nicolas Cage.
I used to like when he did Con Air. I liked him, but after that, I didn't like him anymore. Because I got like.
I don't think he's a consistent actor. I think.
Oh, I know he's not.
Well,
I know he's not.
there's another movie out right now. What is it? Freddy's Nightmare.
Run.
Okay, we're going
what is
there.
that thing called? There's
Let's
a
go,
video
guys.
game where you get attacked by.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. And he's apparently in a movie based on that, and I'm just like,
Left wall. All left wall.
Let's go, guys. Clear of the trash. Here comes a goo-goo.
The goo is mine.
Yeah.
Will Smith is doing I guess the actual story that was that Omega Man was based on. I forget the title, but
oh yeah, Charleston
with the
Heston's
vampires.
movie.
But basically, it was a novel that they adapted for the Charlton Heston Omega Man. But the one that he's in is much closer to the original book, apparently.
Yeah, it's called I Am Legend.
And now there's there's going to be an I Am Legend 2. People like him at all.
That movie was not good.
Well,
the whole idea of that book is the nihilism. It's not about having a sequel and survive and getting through it.
Well,
the end of the world.
If you've read a lot of Michael Crichton, you can see why messing with genetics and stuff can be kind of scary at times.
Yeah, but there's 2 endings to that movie too, isn't there?
Well, I know is there's going to be a sequel, and I don't always think that every sequel is totally horrible, but we'll give it a run.
I'm waiting for Avatar 2, but I'm not going to.
Oh yeah.
The problem with that one is that you saw so much in one that it's got to be a really exceptional story to consider it as good as the one.
That's not going to be hard to do.
I don't see why everyone is excited about that. The first one was good for the graphic things, but the story was meh.
The story was Dances with Wolves instead.
Dances with Wolves in space.
Basically true. That is basically true.
Oh, that's funny. Dances with Wolves in space.
Basically. But then, a lot of great tragedies, we've made movies on original tragedies that are basically as tropes. They just call them different things. And boy meets girl, boy hates girl. Yeah.
Yep.
Dark and Boker, name. He's dark blue at 50.
Yeah, Dark Invoker. Let's fix his wagon.
Yeah.
So when you ask this question about favorite sci-fi movie, I have to agree that Aliens is probably my all-time favorite.
Yep.
And when the first time I saw Terminator, it was like, oh yeah, that was good too.
Oh, Terminator 2. No, it's got to be Terminator 2. Sorry.
Not the recent Terminator, huh?
No, not the recent.
Yeah, that was pretty
bad. I really like Dark Fate.
However,
it's my
Cameron is going to make another one, and Arnold's going to be a villain this time again. So, but he old guy, but it might be good. I hope, because I like Cameron's works.
I just liked how badass Linda Hamilton was.
Linda Hamilton was always badass. I mean, she's definitely a character that is cool. She was pretty cool also in Defiance, if you like that type of science fiction. She's kind of like a sort of anti-hero.
Wait, that's the series, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize she was in. That's one with like Noah something from.
Yeah. She kind of plays an anti-hero.
Huh.
Lord Gias.
Lord Gias. So it wasn't the Russian shell game.
Yeah.
Have you seen Serenity?
Oh, yes. Serenity is one of those underappreciated by the corporate people to make, but the fans love, and that's good reason. I mean, I love that they had the other languages in there as default in the movie to say this is how the culture is like. And it's like, that just was a touch that I thought was surprising that they do that.
Have you guys tried to go back and watch Firefly after having watched the movie?
I have, yeah. I actually appreciate it a lot.
I would love to have more of that world explored.
I have problems getting into it after having seen Serenity. They just don't feel the same.
Well,
You've seen the same actors, though.
yeah, it was that they didn't have the budget for the TV as much as they did for the movie. So, and they got their characters much more developed for the movie.
The best part of all of that was space was silent. It was so cool.
You're right.
Yeah. It wasn't Star Wars, which in its own right is cool, but it's like,
Got some
it's
guys
space
back
opera.
I think my favorite science fiction television show right now is The Expanse.
That's popular.
That's a good one.
It is. I'm waiting for season 6 because I was like in season 5. I just saw it this week and I'm like, oh, this is
Okay,
bad.
so guys, what is so good about The Expanse? I've heard about it, but why is it so popular?
Well, it's the Earth is now different on the Mars and the things, and it's the power struggle between Earth, the Mars, and the Belters for one, and the prejudices that go with that, and their biases, and then they find something. I don't want to spoil it, but it kind of like it uproots the balance of power and everything.
This is the secret wall right here I'm standing at.
As well as it's as closer to realistic about how you would try to move it interplanetary with some technology. It's with gravity. It's more what's a hard science type of approach to some of the physics in the game. I mean, I know they take liberties, but at least it's closer to that instead of Star Wars or say some of the things in Star Trek that really get ludicrous mode.
That's some interesting stuff with how combat happens. Like, it's not fast. You fire a missile and you have to fire it ahead of time to plan when it's going to hit the thing as it's moving. And like, there's a delay between when communication happens. So there's always
it's not instant.
Yeah, it's not instant, which I really like.
As well as they have these type of weapons that are meant to kill ships as well as missiles with them, like they're high powered machine gun type things to knock out the missiles. It's for point defense.
PDCs. I don't know what
yeah.
Did somebody go through the door?
Yep.
Oh, so guys, now that we're talking about space, why haven't we encountered alien life? I mean, I've seen this a couple videos on the was it Fermi Paradox and the Island Paradox, all those. But what do you guys think?
It's just too big.
It's infinite, yeah.
Well, with the Fermi Paradox, I'm thinking we're forgetting a variable.
There's definitely aliens, but the space is too wide.
Well, I'm also worried that the certain types of aliens, it's a higher chance that they self-destruct than succeed. So if you put that in the equation, it's a kind of a grim formula for anyone to get through the filter.
Hell, we almost
like the aliens with the technology to reach us. We don't want to meet them.
Or maybe they don't want us because we're the mirror universe of Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What if
maybe
it's-
they're
That too,
interested
but-
in meeting us as we are in that ant walking across the sidewalk.
Yeah, that's like the Island Paradox. It could be also because we have a lot of germs and they don't want our germs, right?
Or they're just that we're the psycho killers.
COVID, no thanks.
Yeah.
Not going there.
Hey, we don't need no stinking
That's
COVID.
right.
Yeah,
Because
America's got guns. Screw that. We ain't going down there.
you figure,
So, you guys want to hear an interesting factoid?
yeah.
So Star Trek got a bunch of flack with how easy it was for characters to go from planet to planet to planet, especially when they were new and no one had ever explored them, because of exactly what somebody said about the germs. We don't know what's there. We don't have any immunity to it. And so the creators at some point basically wrote a line somewhere. I've looked for it and can't seem to find it. That basically says when they use the transporter, it gets rid of any thing that
Biofilters.
Yeah, biofilters.
Yeah,
That's it. Yep.
changes you back to what you were before you
But,
left.
but as you saw the episode with the water infection thing, that didn't work.
Yeah.
The ones that would get them drunk.
And then
and they use that on Enterprise to show us side boobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, writer's trope. Some of them wasn't always the writers. It was like Roddenberry wanting certain things because there was a few of the writers. They're really, really well. I just forget her name right off, but she had to make some concessions with things because of Roddenberry.
I'm going to put DMF on the other two groups, so stand by.
Did you guys ever see? I started watching it and then I lost it. I think it's on Amazon Prime. The other series that Gene Roddenberry created.
Oh, that's very good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked the first 2 episodes, but I, for some reason, lost. I can always Google what it is, but it was very interesting. It's still sci-fi. Aliens come to Earth, but we befriend them, but they want us to be like part of. I've only seen 2 episodes, so I don't know the whole gist of it. But
did somebody just fall off?
Yep.
I was guessing. Okay, let's see. You have Blaster in your group. Blaster can call a hero.
Call who?
You want to call
Salted.
But then
big golem in there.
I like also Stargate, basically all of Stargate, and
Stargate though started getting beaten to death because they kept making a bigger nemesis for every season instead of sticking with the gold as being kind of the big bad. It started getting
water.
Blaster,
silly.
can you call it here WizTac?
yeah, but I don't know. I didn't have a problem with that. Like I mean, my favorite is the original Stargate TV show with Richard Dean Anderson, and I really liked Atlantis because I liked the Wraith. I thought they were an interesting race of bad guys.
Mm-hmm. That was actually good writing, but then they also had problems with after a few seasons. What do you write about? The Wraith was for Atlantis really good nemesis.
Okay, Doyle Servicey. Did
So
we get
now-
everybody up here? Don't go through the middle. Go off to the side.
Nightmare's going to need a call of hero. I fell off just now too.
Oh, the Black Reaver attack.
Oh,
No.
okay. Move in Blaster to group 3.
Just don't kill the thing after the Black Reaper.
So, Blaster, can you call a hero Nightmare?
Thank you.
Incoming.
But I will absolutely agree that some of the writing for Stargate does get a little boring.
Well, it's like, what about the gray-looking race? You know, they started getting kind of weird for me. The Greys, you know, I forget they started with an A word or something.
We can
Lord
kill
Geosk.
Lord Geosk, right?
Yeah, we can kill Lord Geosk. I liked the Greys, but it was one of those things, you know. I like that they were the Asgardians, you know. So there was Thor and I don't think there was ever an Odin, but Thor played a major role in the Stargate.
Space Above and Beyond was another show that could have had more seasons.
And then Doctor Who, I think, is another one of my big favorites.
Have there
You
been
get the door
struggling
open,
with female doctor?
Door Servicey.
If you have issues with Doctor Who, start with David Tennant. I'll start with the new season 1 that had Christopher Eccleston. He only did it for 1 season. Then go to David Tennant. I loved his. And then Matt Smith. After that, Peter Capaldi. Didn't really like his character. And I haven't seen the new one because I've been doing other things. So.
Well, I guess the only one that's been kind of suffering a little bit is the female doctor. I think it's more that the main writers weren't there anymore. Peter Davies, and they had new writing, and so it was kind of like a limp noodle.
Okay, auto follow sucks. Can you call a hero Salt Free, please?
Okay, stand by. Moving blaster back to group 2. Salt Free needs to call a hero.
Are we holding off on killing the Black Reaver or taking it out?
Kill the Reavers, just don't kill the deal. Do it after it.
Yeah,
Okay.
be gentle.
Yeah, he's being the Russian doll right now.
We'll need clarity on Fauci. He's
There,
getting low on mana.
there he is. He's up now.
Okay, don't kill him.
Yep.
I'm blind. Can you wait for until I'm done? Not blind.
Yep, and they're gonna load group heal.
I'm summoning a pet.
Okay, I just have a tiny bit of mana, low on mana, so just be ready, guys.
You are not eating yourself enough, chat.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking I was gonna get clarity here. I got the Lich going. Okay.
Yeah, this guy's not much of a big deal. It's the next guy.
Yeah.
This guy's easy.
Right.
Hey, so I don't know if anybody knows this, but I just discovered that
Kill him.
Kill.
Kill him.
Kill him.
I just discovered that the familiar keyring and the illusions keyring work. I've been carrying around these two items, and I just, for giggles, put them on them, and so I don't have to have them in my inventory anymore.
That's nice.
For anyone that was fond of STNG Q, he's going to be in Picard this next season. The Orville's going to have their season 3, but it's not been announced. But they wrapped up the filming of it.
Okay, Neashir going down. Which item goes? The book goes to salted. Okay, it goes to salt free. And what do we have? Torch of Elements. Who does that go to?
I don't know.
Let me look it up.
Is that the Mage Epic?
That's Mage Epic. Mage Epic.
Okay.
Buster, you
That sound mage-like.
You need it, Blast Door?
Well, I don't have it, but then I'm not actively
There you go.
pursuing
You
the
have
epic
it.
anyway.
Okay, there you go. Now you have something to work on. All right, guys. Does anybody need DMF? Because we're going to float down to below. We need to get some mana up too.
Float down below where? The front, just the front of the castle?
No, it should be right below us.
So to answer your question, yes.
Yeah, so the front of the castle.
Or Servicey. Oh, we can actually go through the crack here. So you come on out here, and then you can see the moat down there. You just go down below, you know, the bridge area.
Do you have to do anything else, Saul? Or just kill this guy down?
Yeah, I got to go do a hand in, and I'll be right back.
Oh, you're going to do hand it? Okay, we'll wait up here then. Oh, we could wait down below, either one. I'll just stand over
Yeah,
there.
we got to do it. He's on the second floor men's, so we got to go back in the front door. Well, I guess we could have backtracked.
You can flop down from here, up here. We're right above it. Let's see, what do we have down there? We have salted. Oh, they're already down there. Okay, we can go down there.
Yeah, because you said we were dropping down.
Yeah, I see where you guys are. I'll go down and meet you there.
Holy crap. Yeah, please. Somebody there's a whole bunch of them that just got pulled. I guess
I don't see him anywhere. Ah, there.
Yeah, I think I missed target when I sent my pet.
Well, crap, and I lost my pet again.
Got bone chips for you.
I still got 500. I wonder how many I've collected today. Oh, none. I had 503 and now I have 500.
Yeah, after you gave 200 away.
Yeah. But I that's one of the things I have need to roll on all the time is bone chips, and we've had a bunch of them with here drop, but apparently I haven't won any of them. but that's okay. It's not like I'm hard up.
Yeah, it's okay. Med up. Time to med up. This is the big fight here.
Are we gonna fight him in his spawn, or are we gonna pull him?
No, we'll fight him in there. You got to pull him downstairs. Remember how we've been doing it? We got to wait till we get everybody here. Salt has got to come back.
Because of his AoE.
Yeah. Meantime, get your buffs on.
So, Cats, I worked on the Secret World a little bit today.
Cool.
So my guy is 19 now.
I thought, oh yeah, good. We're like 21, 20, good.
Oh, yeah.
We did that level 20 dungeon the other night. We probably won't have time for it tonight, but also El Nino is off now, having a nice dinner.
Could I get a...
What do you want?
I think the door's locked, so I get out.
Uh-oh. Okay, there's a area you can fall through the middle there. You can lev through the middle. Go to the door up there, and then what you do is you just back up a little bit. See where the door is? Go in reverse a little bit. Back away from the door. Epiphany.
I'm just gonna go AFK.
Okay, Epiphany, we're going reverse.
There, I found it.
Yeah, okay, and then just float over to us.
I had to confer with the wife. One of her cats just got in. She was about ready to go sleep. And I was like, "You gonna get him in?" Okay.
Yep, they put that hole in the door, hole in the floor, just for people like you.
Oh, cool.
The sleepers.
I wasn't sleeping.
Yeah.
So mean.
You weren't sleeping this time.
No, I'm not, because I haven't had Dal to do that hard yard work.
Okay, definitely need to do a big med break here.
Yeah, med up, man. I'm just playing.
Yep, by the time Salted comes back, we'll be all set to go. And out in chat, let's see what they're saying. Hang on. Lee Dunning likes Babylon 5.
Yeah.
Okay, how many we got like Babylon 5? That's right, Benjamin Hanks. We all get Shaman Epics because they're easy. Because we
It's
need
a shame Mira Furlan has passed on. She played the character Delenn. Wonderful actress, as well as in Lost.
You get a call a hero for Salt Free?
Salt Free needs a call a hero.
That's it.
Oh, you're done already, bud?
Wow, he knows what he's doing.
Sweet, sweet.
It's just med up time.
Are you trying to require that?
Oh, here. You can kill it.
All right.
Apparently, the fires in Russia right now are it's larger than all the other fires in the world combined.
I saw that on the news. Amazing, huh?
And it's the first time they've reported smoke up in Antarctica like that.
Wow. What will that do?
Well, the North Pole, correction, not the landmass south.
Do we have an actual tank type here?
No.
That has taunts, because otherwise, yeah.
It's gonna get messy.
We're gonna play ping pong with the healers for healing.
We better have full mana for this.
Yeah.
We have things like Circle of Summer or anything?
Oh, I see what you mean. It's gonna burn. Okay. Feel the burn. No.
We do have resist fire, I think. And that's it.
The devs are really cruel with that halfling only thing for feet. It's like it's got great stats, but it's hideous.
It is.
Knight's back.
Welcome back.
That's good because your pet's the tank.
Yeah.
That should really be blasters.
Well, both of yours.
Yeah,
actually, yeah. Put all pets on tank or on taunt.
I'm casting resist fire.
Holy smoly! We don't actually have a tank. Wow.
No, we got Salted and Zebra. They can do it.
Hard mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hard mode. Okay, let's get some resist
We
fire.
got Traws in Discord.
Really?
In Discord.
Oh,
yeah, I just got on.
How was the anniversary party tonight, Tross?
Cool. Good food, good friends, good family.
What'd you guys do?
Just sat around, bullshitted, talked about the old days.
All right.
Got a bottle of scotch.
Cool.
You want to come tank for us? Men's floor, second floor, men's second floor?
I'm clear over in Rathie Mountains.
We'll be okay.
Lake Rathier.
It's a long way from.
It's the long way home.
There you go.
Figure you guys be done by this time.
Well, we had a long conversation about ADHD and also about science fiction. They were very intriguing conversations, and it got good.
We actually did a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
All right, spawn's clear. If you guys want to come in here.
Okay, we're gonna have to wait. Oh, coming in. Okay.
God darn it! Night went swimming.
Just swim around.
God, twice.
It's like you really like having those bones washed.
No crap.
Coming in. I hear somebody's phone going. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, get comfy here. Time to med up.
But we got Finn for a tank. That'll work.
Yeah.
No
Yeah, I can't keep aggro, no matter what I try.
Even with like the slow and the slow song?
Doesn't generate that much aggro.
Sorry, Knight's back. I need someone to open the door for me.
Door servicey.
Thanks, Mosquito.
You're welcome.
It's gonna be a little while. Fauci is slowly medding up.
Hey, do you guys know if there's a website that lists? There used to be years ago a website where you could put in your class, and it would tell you the buffs that you wanted normally, and it gave you a list.
All of them.
Right. But at some point, I was just thinking about this for Luckland or Looseland and beyond. At some point, you only have 25 or something, and so you have to pick and choose some of the ones you get.
Not lich.
What?
Yeah, until you get
Not
the
lich.
Not lich.
I don't know. It was just something that popped into my brain while we were doing this stuff that I was like, it used to be one of the guilds I was in wanted us to use it so that we could unclick the stuff when they were doing all the group buffs so that the other ones that we wanted, our self buffs, would not block and cause problems, I guess. I don't remember.
Yeah, in World of Warcraft they have such things, but EQ, I don't know if they do.
World of Warcraft, they just made it so you get every single buff when you join a raid. You don't even see them anymore. It's stupid.
Well, there were ones that overwrote the others. So
I don't remember that. I remember just certain classes had, like, you always wanted to have a mage because they had the intelligence one. You always wanted to have a priest because that had the stamina one. You always wanted to have the shaman because that had something.
Yeah, they had basically a raid haste for a limited time. It was either called Bust for the Horde or Heroism for the Alliance.
Right.
Are you clearing that out, Mosquito?
Yeah, I was just looking at the hallway to see if it was clear.
No, I'm headed upstairs, actually.
I actually played WoW for a long time and just got bored with it. It was the same old, same old. It's like, I don't know.
Just gonna wait till we're ready and then head up there and pull.
If you were doing mythics, it would also get same old, but it would never be boring. Because they exponentially get harder and more difficult to get to the next level of it.
I was never, so the reason I play MMOs is I like to explore. I like the new stuff that comes out and going and seeing the world. So I played about a month of the new Shadowlands thing for World of Warcraft, and I was enjoying it, but then I just got bored. It was the same quests. You know, you're unlocking world quests, you're going here, you're killing this, and it was too formulaic for me, and I just,
You're absolutely right. It was very formulaic, and that's why they're kind of suffering right now on their user base.
And then
Torghast is hell.
Yeah, and then I heard about this server, and I was like, you know what? Because I played Cello or Mangler like 35 on a mage. I don't remember which server it is. And I really enjoyed it. I liked the old kind of aspect of it. But this server, and especially after joining with you guys, I've really liked this because I've actually been able to see and do a lot of content I was never able to do, even on live. So I'm enjoying this much more than any other, well, except for Secret World, which I'm enjoying a lot too.
Oh yeah, that game is really good. Secret World, man, the story is so good.
So what's the class that uses the shotty, the shotgun?
Not the Demolisher. It's the.
Because I looked at kind of like a beginner's one, and there's one that has like this grenade that you get every so often, but I don't like it because if you forget to use it, it blows up like a lich would be.
Yeah, that's a sucky. I had that one, the mercenary. That's a sucky build.
Yeah, I think that's assault rifle. It's not shotgun. I think.
Yeah, the grenade launchers.
I'm saying I want the shotgun, but I saw that the grenade, and if you don't throw it or use it, it hurts you or in the party or something like that. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you want to. Yeah, you want to hammer.
Another one we would like to try is Anarchy Online.
Ooh, is it free to play?
I am not sure. I know it also has a live option, but if you like monks in this game, you'll love them in that.
Wow.
What's do you guys remember? I mean, I know that the server shut down a couple years ago, but did any of you all ever play WildStar?
It looked really good, but I never played it. It's a shame it failed.
It was fun. It had some mechanics from like Secret World where they had the like zones and you could sidestep out of it. You say, I can't remember what it's called, but you see the monster's going to do a special attack and you can move out of the way of it.
It's like Guild Wars 2. It's a beautiful game, but there's no one to play or interact. It's like I appreciate our community so much just for the interaction.
We appreciate you too.
Because it was like 50s sci-fi. There was this one dungeon I went into, and it was a whole shtick of like 50s sci-fi, and it was really tongue-in-cheek and wasn't taking itself seriously, and I really thought that was quite amusing from it. But I played it till like level 40 or 50, and same thing. I got bored. It was the same old, same old.
Back in the day, we had the saying, eye candy doesn't mean good game. It just means it's pretty.
Like Bless Online or Bless Unlimited.
Oh, really? Is it just pure eye candy and
I think
caca,
so.
everything else?
Yeah, I don't know about the other caca, but I tried out because it's free to play. It's the third reboot of the game, so they renamed it to fool
Oh
people.
dear.
But it
So
does
that
look
sounds like
good.
a steamer, other than it's pretty.
It
It's
looks
similar
really
to
good.
what's that other one? Black Desert. Black Desert is like it looked really cool, but it was like nothing to sustain you with.
No, I played all right. Black Desert played all right.
Yeah, so Lee Dunning says Bless looks cool, and Bless, I set it up, and same with El Nino. He also set it up. We may try that game soon. The graphics are incredible. It's kind of like New World with the awesome graphics and free to play. Of course, buy to play to win, but of course, you don't have to go all the way up there. But graphics are incredible and runs quite well.
What about the Star Wars MMO that's currently? It's kind of older in the tooth, but
long in the tooth, yeah.
But it is I played it some. I just would have wanted to play with more people.
Well, we can give it a try.
What is that one called? It's free to play at the point.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, it's fun. I've played it as well. It's got some really cool. So I like the stories and the lore and stuff of the games. And it's got some really cool stuff that happens in it, and some of the missions and some of the stuff you go and do and the world you see. And like last time I played was like 3 or 4 years ago, but I was on Coruscant, and it's a planet-sized city, and so all you see around you is city, and it's just, I think they did a really good job with some of the graphics to make it interesting.
So we good on mana now?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we're good. Oh, you're back. Okay, we're ready. Sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt there, but guys, it's game time. It's 3 a.m. in Toronto right now, or wherever Salt Free's from. So we gotta hurry up.
No, not quite 2, but it's close enough.
All right. So guys, you know how this goes.
Are they going to take him on the chair, or are they going to take him in the corner? Because we need to
probably on one of these 2 corners, either by this door or the other one, depending on which one he comes in.
He's gonna bounce all over the place. Just kill him.
He's gonna go bouncy ball.
Okay.
But casters, you kind of want to stay away. Squishies.
Yep. Stay away.
All right, incoming 1 Reaver and 2 mobs.
Oh yeah. Black Reaver.
And he's going to spawn from the Black Reavers, but he's not initially aggro, is he?
No.
Okay, get.
And he might not spawn for this Black Reaver.
There he is. No, Phantom?
No.
Phantom of the Opera. Okay, good.
I think his name is something like Akashir or something.
Yeah.
Ashakir or something. But we have to do a turn into him, right? And then we kill him like Akashir?
Yep.
Okay, guys.
Yep.
Fog Golem.
Saw his tail come down through the wall.
I think I'm going to make an Ixar Shadow Knight.
All right, this next one's going to be 3 Reavers.
3 Reavers?
3 Reavers come right up. Wow, 3. Oh, boy.
Try to take him over here on the side.
I'm blinded. Blinded.
Mosquito going down. Out of range for heals. Mosquito dead. Bring the Reaver in. Here we go.
Should
Cover
we only
Zebra.
take them down one at a time?
Yes.
Yeah. Attack the lowest level one.
Mosquito in camp.
Okay, can somebody zero res Mosquito? I mean, not zero res him with the stick.
Yeah, once I find him.
Okay, just slash tar.
He's around the other side of the wall, dude.
I'm resing now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Phantom, kill Phantom.
One of these Reavers is on Zuma.
Working it. Healing up Mosquito.
Can these be missed?
Nope.
No, they're
one of them's beating up
a pain in the butt.
Can they be rooted?
No.
Probably.
They're
It's
they're
really
magic
difficult.
immune.
There he is. He's
There he
up.
is.
Okay, just work the
Get
Black
that
Reaver.
blinded by the light.
Wait for blind to come down. Okay, just wait, guys, until we're ready.
I'm back up.
Yeah, hang on, waiting for blind to go down.
No, I was joking. I was going to make an XR Shadow Knight because in the last few raids I've looted like 10 items for XR Shadow Knight or XR Shaman or something.
How's the mana looking?
Let's see. Let me get some buffs up on Mosquito and stuff. Fauci is 73. He'll probably go down to 50 after buffs go up.
So Tiffany's at 90%. So
Okay, let me get some buffs on El Mosquito.
Pippiny, will you re-clicky me?
What's that?
I asked Pippiny if she'd re-clicky me.
Yep.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Saul, before you do that, oh, never mind. I was going to ask for a regen, but I think you already did it.
Yep.
72% mana on Fauci. Requesting, when we get ready, we'll need a dispel on him.
Oh, you didn't get it? Okay, I'll make sure you get it. Give me one moment. I thought it went off on you.
%80 on Fauci. Make sure you have group heal ready.
This has been a pretty good day on experience. I've gotten like 5%.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's right. Not bad, huh?
Not at all. So when this is all over, Finn, are you still going to be able to go to Chardock for that ring?
Oh, I have something planned, actually.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure.
What it can do whenever.
Yeah.
Just FYI, Piff, you're probably going to be in the AoE range.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can hide behind the pillar.
You mean like something we would do with Nagi, just hide behind a pillar and still be able to cast to you guys?
Yeah, you kind of want to be as far away as you can and still be able to heal.
Okay, Fauci's good on mana. He's all set. There we go, guys.
Kill it.
Kill, kill, get it. All right, taking him down.
Ow, 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 ow.
Wow, he raped my pet.
Yep, he's good at killing pets. Oh, here he comes. What? He healed up? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, hit him. Oh, shoot.
I can't get any dots to land.
Don't. Just type
bother.
Then kill the golem.
Oh my gosh, get that golem, guys.
Yeah, kill the golem.
Darn golem's healing him. Healing Salty's corpse. Oh, golem's charmed.
Another pot.
Oh my gosh, bad timing.
Another pot.
Sheesh. Try to. Oh gosh. Dang it, he keeps healing up. This is not going to be good. Oh my god.
Okay, if we need to start.
Ayo, get the mez off. Try to mez him some
Do we have any stuns? If you can get a
nope.
stun
We got to
down.
get that. You got to get the other stuff mezzed, I think. Oh my.
We're still okay.
Good
Because
job
he's
on the
at
mez.
20%, so we can have it.
50%. I'm at 30.
Okay, somebody get the heal on him.
We're getting them on you.
20.
Healing Salted corpse. Get this Rakashak guy. Got him,
Got it.
guys. Wow.
Nice job, guys.
Oof. Okay, what piece? The scales go to salt free.
We have an ad at the moment.
We always have bad luck when we're fighting him. The mobs all spawn.
We just like doing it hard mode.
There you go.
Resi Melicor.
Okay.
Thank you.
So if nobody's interested in the shield, I'd like the shield for my Shadow Knight. I actually have one right now, but
There you go.
it's a fairly valuable.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say it's a fairly valuable money item, though.
Oh, okay.
I clicked the wrong button. Can you res Melicor again?
Oh no.
Are we done?
Yeah, casting now.
Yep.
Yeah, I just got to do the hand and then I'm done.
Okay, so salt free. Tomorrow we can let's do a little video view and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, one moment here. So
Are we gonna pick over then? So get to the front.
yeah, we can pick to the front. Yeah, so let's pick to the front.
So does anybody mind
wait.
that I took the shield?
Is Melkor back?
Yeah, he's.
Yep.
Okay, pick to the front, guys.
He already gave you the shield, man. Nobody said anything. You're good.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Don't forget to send the chrono.
To each one of us.
Yeah.
And Intel Siri that you need to remove your lich.
Yeah, I'm gonna head outside here.
Yay, Salty! That's gonna be double epic for you. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well done.
Congrats, man.
Yes. Did he
Yeah,
got
get off
it?
your butt and get 60.
Yeah.
You got 5 days.
Well, if he's here and he's going to turn in, I can do his little video about Salted. We never got to do one for his other character.
Yeah, I'm just going to run to the turn-in. I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll wind up the stream and I'll wait here. So thanks to everybody else out there for watching, and we'll see